Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out Happy Sunday to you, friends. This is another episode of The Panel. As you know, or as you remember, it is our good recap of things that we just witnessed this past week. Hot topics, drag race, the full bit, wherever we can go down this road. Now, we have moved this to a bi-weekly show, and we've gotten this to sort of like change up the vibe just a little bit. That's a little bit different. Also with the different new cast, glad that you could join in on the show, whether you are here as a watcher with love or somebody who's hateful that we'll talk about this later. We are appreciative of you being here. So hit the like button, share, and subscribe, become part of this Rand Pack family. Let me get my social medias out the way and then bring in my guests. And then we also have a special way of one of our panel members giving their opinions today. Isn't that lovely? I won't be talking about the most recent episode of Global All Stars. While we will be sort of discussing it, there won't be any pictures. My review will actually be happening on Monday. So if you check out that review on Monday, you'll get where you need to go right there. And then it'll be, perfect basically for that. So yeah, check out my review on Monday, tomorrow, for Global All Stars. It's at Maddie Rants everywhere except for X, which is at The Maddie Rants. You can find that all in my About section on YouTube, as well as my links for Patreon. Of course, bookable on Cameo, and merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. I have a PO box if you want to send anything special. Also, I am a affiliate partner with Paramount Plus. And if you want a free week of Paramount Plus on me, I have a link available also in my About section to get you a free week for Paramount Plus. So yeah, thanks again for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button now that you're here. Make sure that you're just ready to have a good time and recognize this is a fun show, and we're always happy to be here with me and my friends. But this is also not just the only thing that's happening on this channel. So God bless you all. If you want to drop a tippy poo in my jar, please and thank you. It's paypal.me/Rants, Cash App $Simon Rants, and Venmo Medi-Rants. So our first co-host of the day, you know him for a good shoulder or two, and one of my good Judies, and maybe the last person left here that's worth anything. It's Dooley __ noted.
I mean, it feels very good to be fan favorite. I really appreciate it. Shout out to y'all.
But it's only right, Dooley, because like in every Tyler Perry movie, I'm the evil light-skinned villain, and you will come in and save the day here. Or
yes, I'm the hot homosexual that Tyler Perry casts for everyone to oogle at. So
that's just where it needs to be, But I'm glad that you're here, Dooley, today. We had a good laugh over that in the group chat with just playing back that entire.
I told you, honestly, I was at work. I was in a meeting, and I was like,
I love how you got like a bravo, good for you for like. I was just like, oh, you're just missing me. Okay, all right, girl.
Maybe it's 10:15, and you were mad. What is going on? Like, did you have some water? Did you stretch? Did you have some breakfast, baby?
Wasn't cute.
We started off in the negative. I said, oh.
This was like, I did not realize I create so much animosity out of people, but I also bring so much love in the same toe. So I guess that's the Libra balance of it all. So I'll take that with all the good stuff I do, since that's where we're at here. But thank you, friend, because we are still friends, right?
Allegedly, I asked homegirl. She knew since she know every goddamn thing. Ask her. I don't know. Like
people who are like, well, I only came here for Blake, Dooley, and C Diggy. Thank you, because I still have Dooley here, so like we could still be here. But no, Blake and C Diggy, there was no falling out.
I've talked to everybody from the panel, past, present,
didn't
and future.
realize this was a rumor. That was the rumor that I drove everyone away. I was like, wow, I didn't.
Chatted with Blake this week.
We
chatted
with you and Jamar. Every day. Every day we speak.
I dropped in on Alexander Diane Rogers last week, cackling with Kristen and Diane being stupid. Like, I don't. Okay.
Anywho, Blake is very busy with his job. I'm not going to say because that's his business, but what he does is really the Lord's work.
Blake's a very real job with very real consequences. Dooley's very real job with very real consequences.
So he also travels for work too. So it's very hard to be here. It's like always a bit stressful. So that I get, but we always talk about the episodes Blake ever has.
Hence why Blake Isha San Diego is so funny, because Blake genuinely be at the location.
And if he's home, you're like, gag, you're home. But like,
Blake is either in a caftan with some brown, smoking his finest, or he's in Portugal. There's no in between. There's no in between.
C Diggy's schedule for the rest of the year on Sundays is just not doable for him. Also to have some with the social life too. Mind you, I, via my therapist, have been advised to take Sundays off and like to just get away from your computer, as you can see. And yeah, I get it.
South Node and Libra tearing you up this year, friend. You gotta wait. You gotta wait.
And also, Chris doesn't watch a lot of the international seasons anyways. And so normally around this time of year when we do the panel, C Diggy's the one going, I don't know, and I don't know. And maybe that is where you're at. But C Diggy said he'll pop in whenever he, feels like it.
We'll see, Diggy.
But
I turn my AC. It's hot here.
There is no issue. I swear to God. But if you find one and you make one up, that is a world that you live in. And I commend you.
You know what I do have an issue with? Drag queens not getting paid. Let's talk about that today.
Shout out to Keisha Carr.
My bestie Keisha Carr went off.
Shout out to Keisha Carr. I walked through the entirety of that Instagram live or the just message that was left. And then I had people reaching out to me about it. And then I was discussing, like, I hear Keisha, and it's in New York, it's in Houston, it's everywhere, and
she had girls all over the globe chiming in. Like it went. I was very surprised.
Certain bars, and we're not naming names because we're not trying to point fingers here, but there are certain people that take advantage of hoes that want to get up, and they're trying to get their life together, and they know that we can do something with this. We can pull the money in, but like, are they getting paid the fees that they deserve for the people that are now being brought in?
Keisha went live with Peppermint on Friday, and Peppermint made the statement that the girls are getting paid the same amount that she was getting paid back in 1997.
He's talking about
that's crazy.
10 years ago was what she's getting paid now. I'm like, 10 years ago.
Crazy. Baby, Taco Bell 99 cents. Like that.
I know it was a whole thing on like Twitter. It was weird. It was just some stuff, and it's just me being playful about it because like I have to laugh at it later because I was like, oh, I engaged, and then I disengaged because I was like, oh, I'm too old for this. As they kept referring to me as Unk, I was like, oh, okay, this is about. Okay, got you. And it was weird. Unk. It was like, oh, okay.
Don't call me Unk. I prefer Dad.
I don't care.
Call me Dad. Call me Father.
It was the full bit of it. She gave Amy I was like, oh, okay, we just don't need to do this right now. I don't talk to punks like that. So there you go. Who are basically here for the tops, but that's okay. Either way, Dooley, appreciate you, friend. Love you down. Jamar84 is actually here via satellite today. And I'm going to be so happy to do this with y'all, and I pray you can hear him speak because I have edited this video somewhat. So yes, there you go. Gabby, are you ready, my lady friend? Are you ready, my lady friend? Oh yeah, they came for Valerie. They came for I can just name them.
They did come for Valerie. I was like,
it was like,
why is Valerie catching strays? She not.
I don't know why we're still on it, but I do need to talk about it. Like the person who posted it ended up apologizing to me. I'm like, don't apologize to me. That's not. You just asked everyone what their favorite was, and someone took that opportunity to then take people down. And the same thing happened to Drag Detective and a couple of the folks. I'm just like, girl,
they came for Drag Detective.
Yeah, like Drag Tea with Matt, like
not Derek.
it was everybody. Mind you, Mira, my bad, sister. I didn't know you were following me on Instagram. I don't get notifications on there. I had to turn them on. I'm realizing I'm missing so many messages. If y'all have ever messaged me and are like, Maddie ignored me, no, I didn't. I just didn't even know I got it. I went into my little file that says like,
you gotta go into the other mailbox.
I was like, oh my God, I felt so bad. I saw something from like 3 years ago and it was a message. I'm like, how do I respond?
It's the restricted box.
I felt weird. So like IMHO too, it was weird. It was weird. It was just like, okay, regardless of all of it, it is what it is. People have their opinions, whatever. Okay, we have our opinions today because Canada versus the World season 2 finale will be discussed.
I have seen everything. I sat down and watched the whole like 5-hour block of drag, so I'm ready.
Michaela and IMHO, we're cool. Those are my people. I'm down with Darby and Alexis. I just saw Alexis at drag con. I was trying to find Darby and missed her ass. That's my bitch. Yeah, like we good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bet odds check. Oh, come on. Like, please. Like all of us in the yeah, we're all very well okay. Everybody's good. Nobody's like on that bullshit. So
I want to meet her in a lotion.
Yeah, you know what? Okay, let's continue because I don't know why we're.
There was a woman entering at some point.
Oh yeah, and you know Jack Fed. That's my boy. We had brunch together. Got to meet him. Get to know him. He's really good people.
I done ran out of kombucha, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm gonna make some tea.
Guess what? I also did a video with Drag Tech. Bitch, oh girl, I work with the girls. Let's not do this. All right, Gab, get in here, sister.
Hi, I'm feeling very demure, very mindful.
Very demure, very mindful. That'll be on our hot topics, as somebody did try to
buck that girl who copyrighted her shit. We coming for you because that was ashy. That was ashy.
Very ashy. Give her coin.
We are dragging because we want our sister to get what she needs, and because she had made something for herself through the TikTok lens, and we always see our trans sisters over here in this mother. But I love what your hair is giving today. You see, I had to let my curls out. I just had to let them
giving Medusa's cousin very much.
You know, we had
justice to for her.
We had to let this be. You feel me, Gab? We just need to let it go.
Let it breathe.
I needed to. Thank you. I was told.
It's giving Rachel. It's giving by Rachel.
Let your hairline Rachel before you end up like one of your brothers, and I'm not going to name right now. So I was like, "You right? Let her breathe. Let her breathe." The one I'm not talking to. That was Jade for the moving forward here. Gabby, I'm glad that you're with us today. I know I gave you the assignments, of course, what we're watching, and I know that you did what needs to be done. I also love your energy, and I'm so happy that you're here. You'd be the one person I can trust to put me in a headlock and I can still wake up. Where can people support you?
People can especially support me.
Shut up, Dooley.
Dooley's like, actually, I know where to push on the neck. You can find me on especially TikTok. This is the second time this month that my old TikToks have gone viral somewhere else because someone else has posted it. Someone told me it was on Reddit. Like took an old one of mine from like a year ago, put it on Reddit, and it's like everybody just eating it up and don't know who I am, and I have to get tagged in it and make myself known. So please, if you ever see me on my TikTok, please go to my TikToks and you make them viral on my page, please. Gabby with an eye on TikTok. That's my main thing. I'm trying to post more, and I'm starting to put those on my shorts now. I'm gonna like migrate them over there so y'all can. Traction. Y'all don't have the app, baby. Yes, honey. So yeah, that's especially where I want to focus is that. I am tan enough to not get credit.
You know what?
So tan enough to not get credit for what I've been doing.
I cannot. Listen, I want you in your creme brulee caramel fantasy to get everything that you need and then some. I love you down, my Alabama sister.
Have y'all been? I missed y'all.
I know. I missed you too. The bi-weekly thing works though because I need a Sunday to do stuff, and I also am trying to pick up another show right now. Also, shout out to my Sailor Moon fans because I know Cosmos Part 1, Part 2, the finale for the Sailor Moon period franchise series block, the full bit of it, Galaxia arc. I haven't seen it yet. I'm waiting until Tuesday. I have to be you don't understand. I want a meal in front of me. I'm filming a reaction. I'm going to have the right lighting. I need it to be perfect. My cats are named after characters in Sailor Moon, so believe me, I'm filming a reaction. It will be posted to Patreon, and I am going to do a special edited review because y'all know I love this lady. She's all over my dang house. So yeah, Jamar is here today in a special way. I asked him to do something, and I said, whenever someone has to not be here, and I'm going to make Blake and C. Diggy film 1, 2, because I know people miss them. And I'm like, how can I get them to input still? Because we're still the panel, all of us, including Gabby. We're still the panel. But how can I get them to film something that's very, very short, very to the point, and they can get there across, and then I edit it and then put stupid stuff in it. And so that is going to be a new thing with this show. And I will be challenging my friends to do so. I may even ask queens from the show that possibly will step in for 30 seconds or so and say something silly and fun. So be prepared for that, because I had an epiphany and it hit me this week. And I was like, I'm going to do this. This is what I'm going to do. And it's going to be a little fun thing that we add to the show. Now, a disclaimer, because Dooley is here and so is Gabby, me last, because remember, I'm not the interesting one. This program is for entertainment purposes only. Content is not intended to belie religion, race, gender, company, individual, or race. And all opinions from Mediterranean program participants are personal views and do not reflect the opinions of everyone being on the planet. No hate should be sent in the shows that individuals measure on the programs. Please don't be readable. Grab your libation, strap in, because we're talkers. Please don't be posting spoilers in the chat. And you know the rest of it. Again, if you want to drop a tippy poo in anybody's jars, please and thank you. Mine is scrolling down there with PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, where Dooley has his Cash App with $ Dooley Does It, and Gabby has hers as Gabby with an IEYE. Now, before we start this up, one of our panel members that I shamelessly put in the promo needs to go ahead and get his piece across. That's what he needs to do. So, Jamar, go ahead and take it away, baby. Tell us what you thought about this week, sweetie.
Right. Thank you, Matt. And so, hey, everybody out there in the panel. This is Jamar Forrest. I could not be with you guys this Sunday. I am currently here in Orlando, and we are filming our our final green screens in Orlando. So if you have missed our premiere episode over at Chasing Reality, make sure you go check that out. And I'm actually a little bit under the weather this weekend, so I won't be here before you long. We're just here to talk about some of the quick highlights of this past week's episodes. We'll cover Canada versus the world, Global All-Stars, and the Philippines. We're going to get Canada versus the world out the way. If it was judged fairly, Kennedy would have won the season. I don't think there's any disputes with that. She tore that lady apart, but it's completely fine. It's completely fine. We already knew that they wanted Limit to win from the beginning. It's completely fine.
I did edit this.
Cool.
Thank you.
When the lip sync look the way the lip syncs look, it's kind of like, why do the lip sync? So that's, congrats to Lemon. She slayed. She looks great. Congrats to her. On to Global Have the Ball. Of course, Pythia won. Very much deserved. I could see that. And oddly enough, the bottom two was, I think, Athena Leakis and Soa Beats. Now, Soa was an obvious choice, unfortunately. However, Athena, I remember thinking to myself, I thought that Kitty Scott Claus's looks were much worse than Athena's looks, in my opinion. I thought that she was going to be in the bottom for sure. And then I thought that Alyssa was going to choose because her first two looks were sickening. But then that third one, I'm actually surprised I didn't read her for that a little bit. Because it was, the wig was stellar. I think it's the same wig from her promo. But the outfit was a fool in comparison to the first two looks. But Pythia, shoot. We already know Pythia can put on an outfit. But so sorry to see Athena go. I actually did kind of like her. But yeah, so interrupted it. Now with the Philippines, or the emotional warfare that is the Philippines, season 3. I commend the Philippines for sort of breaking the season 3 curse, because in the Drag Race world, there's like a curse that we discussed for like the third season's kind of being a flop, with like UK 3 not being good, All Stars 3 not being that great, Espana 3 being terrible. Like, you know, the kind goes on. So I'm so glad that the Philippines
was real rough.
Every season. That fake out with Angel going home was just a lot. Great television. Fantastic. And even with this current episode with Versex going home, Versex being a pork chop that got as much story as she did, bravo to the producers of the Philippines. The Philippines always make it so easy to really get to know each of the contestants very early on. So I'm very, very excited to continue watching. So yeah, I think that pretty much covers everybody. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Well, that was wonderful, Jamar84.
I think Hershey looks great. Shout out to her. Thank you for that message.
Oh!
Wow.
Y'all say never let him speak. I just have to edit it.
You can't speak unscripted.
No. So for those of you who enjoyed that little edit, anytime they send me in a video, I'm going to put something funny and do something fun with it. Jamar just so happened to be moving his hands perfectly for me. So I was like, yeah, I'm about to use this bitch. But yes, at the same time, I'm here with a lot of what Jamar said. As a reminder, I'll be covering this most recent episode of Global tomorrow on my channel. It'll be later in the afternoon. By all means, if Dooley wants to join me or Gabby, that is perfectly fine for that live. Today, we'll be talking more about Canada versus the world and, of course, Philippines because, you know, Philippines is bringing it. Canada versus the world. I already said what I had to say, but I would love to hear how my friends feel about this episode too because, bitch, I was over here like, what about watching?
I want them to stop playing in Kennedy's face because it wouldn't have been a cutesy ending if I'm like, y'all are playing in my face. And you're not giving me my things. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it cute for now because we just started. Go ahead, Dooley.
Marlo Hampton. I mean, that is the person in the picture, but you know, Jamar isn't Marlo Hampton. You know, I want to thank Liam for this awkward silence and for understanding.
Hey, Liam.
Don't even respond to me, Fred. I just wanted to call it out. Dooley, how was your week, friend?
My week was phenomenal. I've been having a great year. 2024 has been solid, and I'm looking forward to continuing to click up.
I love that, Gabby.
I had a
I was trying to
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3.
I was trying to bring it up when Dooley was talking. I was like, that's enough. Okay.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I just had a regular. I've actually been very, very bored. I've been looking forward to this. I've been staying home and mostly just kind of introducing. Since Borderlands came out, the movie, I knew it was gonna be bad just based off the
Did you see
the trailer?
The cast?
I didn't see it.
Okay, I was about to say
it doesn't make sense. Look, if you've played them, there's just the picture alone. If you just saw a picture of the cast, none of it makes sense. None of it makes sense. The ages don't make sense. The fact that they didn't have Awkwafina doing the black scent for the little girl doesn't make sense. So I'm introducing Justin to Borderlands. We're gonna do a full playthrough, and then we're gonna watch the movie. Because I heard it was trash. Yeah, we're gonna do that because we're gonna do.
So you're gonna go like hate watch. Like, are you gonna see?
I like
May when it's
organic root. My hate comes from the root.
Wow,
it is grown and matured, and it is solid. It's not the ends. Some of the ends
guide you through your hate. It's okay.
We're doing a big chop, and we're going to grow that hate organically. So yeah, I already knew. I was like, why is Jamie Lee Curtis? If that's who I think she's playing, why is that makes no sense. So yeah,
it's Kevin Hart for me in any project.
I don't understand
Kevin Hart being a character that's supposed to be serious and tall.
I don't like how the bathroom trash receptacle be getting work the way that they do. Because when I think of him in the lineup, when you think of actors, he's not a 13-gallon can. You know what I'm saying? He is meant to be on the side of the toilet. I just don't care for him as an actor.
I don't either. Gabby, so I have a friend who
Mhm.
did their master's thesis on um what is it? Breaking Dawn, Eclipse.
Mhm.
What is the
Twilight?
name of the friend? Thank you.
Twilight,
I
Twilight.
could not get to the words. She wrote her master's thesis on Twilight because she thought it was abysmal. So she hate watched all of the films,
Mhm.
hate read all the books, and then created her her final like 3 years
And I
of
bet
her
it
master's
ate.
program, and
I bet
it
it ate.
did, and
Passion,
it did.
more energy, more
It's
fire.
already streaming, Barry. Is it? Because I haven't seen. I need to see Furiosa. It's on my list because it's on Max. I need to see Cinema Cosmos. But if that's on streaming, I just want to watch it just to giggle. Because I do like to hate watch some things. I'm
I
sorry.
do. It makes you pay attention, actually.
I can't hate watch.
It's the part that makes me rewind to go, can I read this line again? Like the Tyler Perry movie, The Divorce in the Black. Oh, that was fun. That was fun to dissect. Ooh.
I don't like my time being wasted.
Ooh, I wanted to send that man notes. Do you hear me? Like handwritten letter kind of bullshit. So he knows it's real. I didn't type nothing out, double space anything. It was on a composition notebook paper. I want him to feel that burn. Yeah, it was a bad movie. A very, very bad movie. Megan Good was Megan shit. It was really bad. Everything
Why do you
about
expect that lady to act?
Everything about it was horrible. Dragging the body out the casket to put in the back of the truck to then bury in the backyard for then this man to then present his trauma unto this woman who is so weak and feeble until she meets the big burly country man who you know was voting Republican in November and then ends up finding her way into like it was dumb. It was stupid. Tina Knowles' ex-husband gets beat up at one point. Yes. Yeah, I had to change it because I was like, I forgot they're not together no more.
Nope.
Bless you, Tina. We love you.
She took that ring off.
She could have. We were happy, but it was like anybody was better than Matthew. Anywho, Serene Fox looks groovy.
I hate this.
Oh,
is that bad?
I liked it, but you could hate it.
No, it's just leopard print and checkers.
But I won't stop. I mean,
snake print. Any animal with checkers.
Get your animals correct. Okay.
Animal, what? It's dead. Whatever it is.
Oh my goodness.
With checker print.
I think she looks nice. Yes.
Nice legs.
I wanted to know why Tracy was not in the finale.
Oh, I mean, hold on, Dooley. 3 episodes out after the whole petulant child bit, we ain't seen her.
We haven't seen her
wig.
And then the light skinned girl, and then she out the door. Fierce, I'm playing. Hey, friend, what's going on? But like, I was like, oh, what's happening? Where Trace at? Where Trace at? I like.
Also, why is Ross on the next episode of Global?
It's Ross. Oh, also, did you see that they literally gave away who the tops and bottoms were in the trailer? I was like, okay, so what's
Oh no, I didn't see the trailer.
Oh, the trailer literally gives who on the stage at one point for I said, I hope that's the girl, because it's supposed to be girl groups, I think. So I'm thinking maybe it's just the girl group itself. Maybe. I'm hoping, but I was like, bitch, this gives y'all a judging right now. I got nervous. Shout out to Paramount Plus. But yes, why am I here? Oh, baby girl came in here and talked to these people with her smile is beautiful. I also
is it gorgeous? She looks like Linda.
You've seen that movie Smile, right?
No. The second one's coming out, so now I have to watch it.
Well, you've seen the trailer for the movie with the emphasis of people running at you with full cheese. That she give me that. You know, if that was a reality where we would face people who, if they smiled at us consistently, we'd be scared, I would assume that would be running from her. However, I think she is a joy in a spirit, so please don't get it wrong. But I do think that when she cheeses, it gives me a goosebumps cover.
I hate the print.
I was happy family was in the house.
Yeah.
For Raja. This was fun. I thought this was cute. I enjoyed this moment.
So Raja really can draw though, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's something that we learned about her. Okay, I was like, this is her. I wanted to see more of the art like from her perspective. Because she was
Yes.
killing
I
in
remember-
portraits. They
Yeah,
look
she was doing it.
stunning.
I'm like,
I would pay for that. Like,
She went to
draw me, bitch.
I think she went to art school, design school. I can't
Something
remember.
like that. And I'm remembering her like sketches from like from the ball challenges. They were also really like
Mhm.
detailed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at
Eating
this.
And then they had the different ones, and I was like, well, why didn't we just keep the ones that they had before?
Okay.
Right.
Pretty with how they were done. I would put them on a wall. I don't know.
And it was a show of talent of a former competitor who won. Like, come
Yes.
on, y'all. Like,
We have a
I
winner.
loved it. That was cute.
it was.
Shout out! I didn't know that they were sisters like that, so that lets me know that that's low key my big cousin right there. Hey Kennedy, thank you. Kennedy, we gonna get into this episode because girl,
Mm-hmm. Played in your face.
I don't care what nobody say. I was like, child, I saw something else, and then the last lip sync, I said, now that camera ain't moving, bitch.
Right. Mm-hmm. Clocked.
And the fact that we were on the
It
same
stayed on the
page about
right.
that, I was like, okay, so we not tripped.
You
Okay, it was
were
just me.
texting in the panel group, and you
I
know.
was like,
Oh, that
I
is
was
it.
like, girl, I felt like we were watching some
You have to
weird
give me your
edit.
number, Gabby,
You know
and
what I
I'll
mean?
ask you
Like
to
some,
Just give it to you.
I don't know. It was interesting. I found it interesting.
Clocked. I was like, she doesn't have a camera on her side. Okay,
No.
just one
Oh
on
no,
the.
it would pan, but it wouldn't give the whole.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the way it would stop at points, and then there were times when they would show one particular queen, but the other one's like cut in half. And I'm like, why are we even giving that shot? Like, give them both in the frame if we're gonna just do this. So like, I don't know. That for me, in an editing perspective, I was like, you're letting us know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. Listen, Sam Smith and the rest of the Scooby gang. What's up? I really let this part go because I already know they're going to talk about the same thing they've been talking about already, which is beautiful. But like, choo choo choo, crumb crumb crumb. Who winning? Raja looks the fuck good.
Good.
She does.
That's beautiful. Not you eating up the host. That's crazy. Ate her right up. I don't like pitting two black women to like against each other like that. But
Wait,
I don't like doing that. But Raja ate her up, so let it breathe.
I once again want to know what Brad has on.
Brad's going to the Renaissance Festival. What are you talking about? I mean, the Renaissance concert. What you mean?
Bucking.
This is the jacket from the Renaissance
It reminds
concert.
me of when designers try to create non-binary clothing, and then you get shit like this. And it's like, if you would have just made
I
some
like
clothes
the jacket.
that somebody would look good in, bitch, everybody would have ate. But now we got this.
I don't like the pants, but I like the jacket. Like,
It's like somebody's older brother was trying to be supportive of the younger brother. Being designers, I'll wear it. I don't care.
Serene is kind of hot.
Miss
I'll
Thing
wear it.
looks like a homosexual Randy Savage. Like, she's about to leap off the top rope. Like, do you see this? And Gabby, you know what I'm talking. All she needs is the cowboy hat. Like, what? I hate this.
I can't.
Stop it.
Yeah, I hate it. No, he couldn't have that much bass in his voice.
Not Brad look like that one person on the subway singing all the Beyonce stuff. Let me not do this
Shut
today.
up.
Brooklyn looks like she's about to sing "Rain Down on Me."
You're stupid. Come on, Bonner Brothers. I'm living for this hair. Atlanta, circa
I was like,
2001.
bitch, not Brooklyn gonna be in the movie Fat Girls. Come on.
Not fat girls though.
I cannot. Those are like my mom is a hairstylist. That is a hairstylist in the beauty shop book. Hard cover.
That's a Gigi Good specialty, baby. She paid good money for that.
I was like, what in the back of the Jet magazine is going on today? You know,
Beauty of the week, baby.
She said, "Give me a 4A in honey blonde. That's what I want."
This is Mormon Rose, but you know, she got the kids to pick up, and she goes do. Okay, got them gold chains on, bitch. Can't say her nothing. Blueface Barbie, let's go. All right, we gotta move on. Whoa, I'm sorry.
Who is this? Ice skater. Okay.
This Brian Boyatano ass costume. Like, girl.
Rhymes with girl.
Be fucking for real.
Crown Me was the category. They brought these babies back. No.
Why?
I love her. Love her. Love her. No.
You look crazy.
Love her.
I mean, I don't disagree, but also, damn.
Love her. No.
Love Kahana. Love Kahana.
Is that?
Love her. No. I was like, girl,
This
like,
wasn't
you
finale.
got your
It
pants
didn't
and
get
stuff out of bed
finale.
with this beautiful duvet cover. It said scoop, bitch. No, ma'am. Love her down.
I know this.
Love her down.
Jiggly.
Jiggly. Now, hold on.
Jiggly.
Now, you of all people.
Hey, Jiggly.
Do I need to send? I'm not gonna send you a link, bitch, because I don't want you to be in the cab again and fuck up. Put
her in. Don't do her. Don't do Jiggly, please.
No, she ain't gonna do this live again, bitch. That's what
I
we
love
gonna do.
her. Don't do that.
You know, I love my sister. You know I love her, but you know she always on site somewhere, and I'm like, now wait a minute.
That's because Jiggly got to get paid because they're not paying the girls enough. Get your money,
Yes,
Jiggly.
she's getting her pesos.
Get your coin.
That's right, Jiggles. Okay, listen, you better send her the link. Well, she better ask for it. Shit. Okay, no. Goodness. All right, we good.
I like the design. I dislike the color scheme.
It's too stiff, but it's beautiful. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I don't get the cultural reference, so I don't want to misspeak.
It's
correct.
It's a mixture between their Chinese background and their Great British also heritage also put in there. So like, it's nice. I just wish it was when they were walking. I was like, I feel like it's the claw game, but like upside down, and they're just moving it and it's about to go. I don't like. You know, or a really fancy piece of stalk of corn or something. I don't know.
Somebody said bottle opener in the chat. I didn't say it. I'm just pointing out that I acknowledge the chat and I do.
You talking about Tessa Testicles dress? Or you talking about?
Oh, because that was horrible. We gonna get to her.
Jiggly.
And as much as I like Tessa, I was like, girl, you couldn't read the dolls in the back that day.
I have not really enjoyed her. She got a big. We get there. That's later.
Mm-hmm.
I like her. She's
why?
Because she's drama right now for me. Oh, shut up. Because she's.
Baby, this is Global All Stars. I need to see the talent.
All right. Tainomi, this is one of my favorite outfits you've ever worn, if not the best you've looked in my opinion.
And you don't have to give Rue her wig back. You keep her wig. That is your wig now.
It's the RuPaul Christmas ornament hair.
Mm-hmm.
Keep her. She
It's
can buy another one.
Ladykins. It's very that. It's going to give you this sort of conversation. Okay, you know, Tainomi may possibly invest in the earth. That kind of wig. I love it. I said invest. I said invest. Listen, I think this is great. Go Tainomi, go. Maybe she's banking on the earth. Oh, listen, Maddie. This is why I don't get the invites all the time.
Let out to the recycling they did at the
Listen,
Philippines.
they should be able to handle me at a roast. I love you, world.
Ooh, a black one.
Wait a minute.
I'm booting both of them girls. They both get a boot. Sorry. Girl.
Listen, not Gabby said rubs the lotion on its skin. Listen, I can't.
Do we have to censor that? We can keep it on. Just an African queen. I dig. I wish I was black.
Nigga.
What's up? Why would you do that? It's not my
Julie, I hate you so much.
Oh, it pulls back.
That was so unnecessary. I'm sorry. I take that back, YouTube.
Please.
That was so unnecessary. I'm sorry, YouTube. I take that back.
Baby.
Why did you have to say it that way, though? It's just
Right.
that made it even worse. That made it so much worse. Oh my god!
But I just need this. The fabric, I just need it circumcised just a little bit. It's too much.
Woo!
I need it snipped just for her to take a little off the top.
It's so low to the ground for me. Like where it's positioned, it gives me never been to clinic visit. So I don't. It's a lot. I think it's interesting though. It's actually very eureka if we're gonna really clock it. You know what I'm saying?
So if you play Bloody Roar, is this valid?
Like if they fucked up in the middle of them changing into the elephant.
I just feel like Eureka been in 492 different finales, girl. Like this was the time to do it big, and I was expecting something different. But I also understand, girl, you were strapped for cash, so it's okay.
She's the elephant queen. I mean, shit. This
could be a mammoth. Something else.
She said she wanted. Never mind. I can't say that word.
Gorgeous.
Here's 8. This
up. Yes.
You look good, sister.
Or you like Jergens lotion, bitch. I
thoroughly enjoyed Fierce this season, and shout out to you because you had me hollering and kikiing every episode. So shout out to you. Thank you.
Yeah, you were needed.
You were needed.
This would have been a very boring season without Fierce.
This is how you come back. This is how you come back immediately.
I just want to bring up how the beaver was used last week.
Yeah. And come back with this.
We're past that point, but thank you. Like I said, if they do a Canada All-Stars and they had enough seasons now to where it would make sense for them to do it, they need to put Fierce on there again, if you will. She's good. There are people who are just really good for TV. Foolishness at best, but they get it. Like in Meeting Fierce, totally get it. Okay, mind you, I met Tynomi in the same breath too, and I've seen them go at it with each other on TV. I get both of them, but there are some people who are made for what it is. And I think that Fierce she's up there. She's up there for me. Like keep bringing her back. She's stupid. Bring her to American television. Cheryl, this is the best you've looked.
Yep.
Agreed.
Is that saying much?
And if I'm telling the truth,
she's been a key this season.
She has.
Cheryl, you did that.
The
they also played in your face this episode, Cheryl. You did a good job this episode. Seriously.
Fierce kept the ball rolling. Cheryl did have her redemption and likability.
Cheryl was so much more fun this time around. I had a lot of fun, like experiencing Cheryl in this environment. It was really this.
Cast helped her out with that too.
Yeah,
especially with certain people around her, and she played off of other girls too. And she also recognized her limits. I was thankful you didn't do that fall that you normally do.
Yeah,
high key. I thought you beat Alexis, but
I did.
Can we say that? Can we say that? Thank you.
Cheryl ate Alexis up. You gave the girl the campy song and let her do and
the choreography was bad. You were on beat. I'm afraid so, Cheryl. Like I actually was in your corner going, "Okay, bitch, you are giving what."
I paused and I sat there for a moment and then I rewound and was like, "All right, well."
Right. They played.
I'm like, we could talk about some of the old songs that you've done where I was like, what in the Scoops McGee is happening here? But this past weekend, you did that. I was like, oh, absolutely. Go ahead and send her on through. And when it didn't happen, I said, well.
I genuinely thought it was going to be Kennedy versus Cheryl in the final, and that's not what happened. And I said, oh. And that's no tea, no shade. Like, I'm fine with the way that the results laid out, but I was
you've given girls wins before without having a win throughout the entirety of the season on other seasons of other shows as well. It wouldn't have been a surprise since it's definitely been broken in the universe of Drag Race. Alexis Mateo looks good though.
Looks good.
I like this outfit. That was gorgeous. Shout out to the designer. Lots of impeccable work there. It was beautiful.
I'm glad to see that Asia's Butterflies are doing great. Shout out to them.
Wow.
Just living and thriving.
Candy, this dress. Shaping the frame.
She's padded. You look good.
Hips and
body.
What'd you say, Jiggly? Show was robbed. I don't think Kennedy.
I ain't highlighting that for a reason. All right, moving forward here.
Jiggly, I'll read it out loud.
I'm glad you won't. So Lemon is up next.
It's on brand.
All right.
This should have been her entrance look and the look that was.
I agree.
Yeah. Yep. It's just a brand.
I
It's a
think
brand.
this would have been a. I think that was the thought that went through my mind as well, Matt. Like this looks like a interest look that I would have like lived for. It's on brand. We know who she is. It feeds into the storyline of Lemon. Like
I would have loved to have seen the beginning of it. This, other than that.
Lemon also did a really good job this season. Like,
oh no, y'all can agree with Jiggly. I don't care. I remember I'm the villain of the show. I'm
Come on, villain.
yes.
Yellow heifer.
very that.
Baby never trust his light skin.
They don't, because I know that's what that was really all about. But continue.
If Lupita don't trust you, I can't say that word either. Damn, I can't say nothing.
Fierce basically needed Lemon to know what was up. She needed Lemon to know what was up. Girl, that didn't make no damn sense what you did the last week. She said, well.
She also embellished a little bit though. She did.
She did, but she's like, "Oh, you wanted a peaceful reunion? You're not gonna get that, actually." No, leave on good terms.
Your mama.
And when she said congrats, just that was it on the mirror. Fierce, love that.
I mean, because Fierce knew what was up, so it's just like, why we be funny?
Congrats.
The tape moment was really fun. Again,
roll the tape rolled.
Give us some with Drag Race and all of that. Like, seriously. Now, Eureka was the only one, in my opinion, that came with the case to be Miss Congeniality. And I know it wasn't the 1 and 0 dumb shit that you and Fierce did, because that was corny. But for me, I'm like, girl, did you tell them what your other situations were? Never mind, we're gonna be quiet. But I was.
It just, I don't experience Eureka.
I was like, I'd have gave it to Nakahina.
Yeah,
that one went home first. She didn't get nothing. Like you, literally
she just gonna say something bad.
I mean, I know some of what we used to do ain't what we're doing now. I know all about it, but I'm just sitting here going, well, girl, I was like, I don't know how they vote that. That's interesting. Maybe listen, I wasn't there.
Could have got that. LaFille could have got that.
Yeah.
Nice
enough. I wasn't there.
Cheryl could have got that. Like nobody was truly nasty.
Yeah.
I
wasn't there, but
I just wouldn't have been my choice. But
what do I know?
Okay.
I'm just glad she's gonna pay some of them people back. That's all I know.
Is she?
Anywho.
Y'all know what I watched yesterday?
Hey, what did you watch, Julie?
I got the bike holiday. Baby, I told y'all Tubi be having the movies, and I was scrolling and they had Holiday Heart, and I sat here and watched.
Jiggly.
Listen,
Clock it, Jiggly.
I was really upset that it was Lemon and Candy going first, to be honest with you. I felt that if I would have had this done, I just made it happen my own way. I would have made Alexis and Candy battle each other, and I would have made and Cheryl go at it. Because it's like, y'all two have avoided lip syncing against each other a bit. It's time for you to buck, and one of you has to represent. Bam. You have to pick between you two girls. Then Cheryl, it's time for you to show up on Lemon. You may have beat her in the lip sync. I saw you beat Alexis low key. So yeah, like I'm just saying, but I don't know. It was, damn, they get to go first. That's kind of where my mind was at. I already knew in my heart. I said, oh, they're not gonna let my baby girl get it.
Right. Y'all played today.
I'll say, whether you said that lady didn't know the words or not, I was more moved by Candy's performance than I was with Miss Lemon. I thought Lemon was doing good though, and I enjoyed the show. It was a great lip sync. It was a great one. I was moved by my auntie. Period. I was moved.
I mean, you would have had a better case for her not knowing the words if you gave her the same amount of camera time. I wouldn't know if she didn't know all the words or not.
DMs, girl.
What did she say?
That she clearly needs. Wait, what? Wait,
Tolerance.
what? Wait.
Ooh.
So much for the super chat. But I'm glad we didn't finish that conversation.
Right.
My
You got the
God.
mic?
Y'all are funny. Y'all are
I
funny
appreciate
people.
the super chat, but my
Oh.
response to that was, my God, okay? That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to gag. I'm just going to say, my God. Biobus, I hate her. I know you do. I know you do. My God. Kennedy, keep your wig on. Okay, listen. Whew. The girls were giving a show, though. I was enjoying it. I was like, okay, I'm entertained. I just wanted Kennedy to win.
I know. She needs her things.
All of them. Every single one of them. I mean, she's currently a title holder right now. Hello. But like,
yeah, she is.
Like drag race wise. That lady's the only one I know that does that move correctly on this show. You see how them feet touch all the way to the back of
the ground.
It's supposed to be there, not here, and then bring it down again. It's like you just did a kick out. That's fine, but like, let me see that foot touch the back, because the girls that are going to be bucking, they're going to be boom, back, come up. Cray Trey, you talking about this part with Lemon?
Stop. Every time
I said she was geared up. That was her gear up, because Kennedy was at the same time. I said, okay, they're both got they getting the flights in order. Okay, we're trying to get the United flight in and the Southwest flight in the right show. Thank you, Jiggly. You know I'm not lying. The only
you'll highlight that one.
So when you see Kennedy with the binge queen, somebody was mad at her one time when she's like, girl, why do they keep doing that move? And like, why is she being bitter? She's like, no, because she comes from a background where they do it correctly, girl, and it looks a certain kind of way. So when people do it half-assed, it's like, that's not the move, sweetie. It's okay. I mean, do have fun, but don't call it the move. Lemon won the lip sync. I don't agree. I love you, Kennedy. You're amazing. You're legendary. If they call you back for another show, I'll be there. I would watch her again.
Love you, Kennedy.
And again. Get her on a reality show. Like, just like the Vegas live show. If y'all didn't see it, Kennedy was a hoot on there. Hella fun. So put her on TV. She's made for this. Cheryl versus Alexis Mateo. Love this song. Cheryl beat her.
Yeah. I thought I was tripping.
You too.
But maybe it's Canadian cameras. Maybe it's my American mind looking at Canadian cameras.
She laid down and gave the sleep at the beginning. I said, okay.
Chuckle.
She started up.
She
started up.
She was like, y'all gonna know I know this lyric.
Hit the can. I know all this. Bury that. I said, Cheryl, you were in it. Not gonna lie. I was here for you, Tamra Judge. I was here for it. Go ahead, girl. Alexis, I enjoyed you too. Like, no shade. Like, there were certain parts where it felt like your movements were a little too stiff or sharp with like certain things like that. And I was kind of going like, that don't really hit the beat like I wanted to. And then, I don't know. I still thought Alexis did really good. I was shocked at Cheryl. Like, oh, bitch, this is a key. She's doing very good. She's keeping up, if not edging out her a bit. So I was here for it. Then everyone was saying that Alexis was spinning all the whole damn time. I was like, well, I mean, it was a disco song, so it makes sense. Sensation of it, baby.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was good. I had a good time. Go ahead, Shazza.
Very surprised, but hey.
That wow. I said, oh, we're not gonna give her points for that. Oh, Alexis won. Shout out to Alexis. We were happy for you. She Naruto ran out of there.
Come on.
No, the ninja run. Very well. Didn't leave Village out that bitch. The Jujubee call was funny. Shout out to Jujubee.
Shout out to Jujubee in Belk or wherever she's at. Yes.
Belk, bitch.
Yes, she gives Belk perfume lady. Love her. She does, but she knows that. She knows that though.
Y'all are not familiar with Belk's, a Macy's perfume lady, possibly Nordstrom Rack. Yes.
Not the emphasis on rat.
You say the rat.
There's a difference. Alexis Mateo versus Lemon. It's a Celine Dion song.
Jiggly, you stupid.
Girl, you want this link or not, bitch? Okay,
please come in. You are talking that ish. Please come up here and say it.
Oh my goodness gracious. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hit up the like button, share and subscribe, become part of this Rant Pack family. Shout out to everybody who is still a part of the show that I destroyed single-handedly. If you want to drop a tippy poo in our jars, please and thank you. PayPal.me/BuddyRants. It's word on the street. Cash App $BuddyRants and Venmo #Rants. If you want to tip any of my co-hosts today, there's $Duty Does It, $Gabby with an I, and $Jamar84. If you don't remember, he was here via satellite call earlier today. Unfortunately, he was not able to be at the reunion, so he did not get the full pay.
Mail call.
You know, I'm happy that Lemon won, and I'm happy that for her storyline, especially with the whole eliminated first on the versus the world, and then returns to hometown versus the world, and has a very good, run, if you will, very good track record. Determination will triumph. I get it. I'm here for it. I just saw a different show. And I don't want to disrespect Lemon, but I just saw something else happen. And maybe it's me being biased, and maybe it's my likability for the queens, and I will accept that. But I was like, girl, they let that camera stay on you, sister.
Mm-hmm.
And they had no choice but to crown an American last season because Rita Baga was their option. Like, what are they going to do? Like, Isis Couture basically stepped up the competition. We know that's who that position was for, because Isis was clearing, honestly. And she had some personal things, and we were sad about that. But then we were left with, a stack of bricks. And it's really there, and God bless them. They're hosting their own show now, and much better people are competing on said show. But and of course, I do miss my favorite lesbian Victoria Scone that was on the show, but it was Silky and Raja were ruling the world. So Lemon winning, I don't disagree with. I just wish it looked different with how this ending went down for me. Just like how I wish this episode of Global All-Stars wasn't 45 minutes for a ball episode. What? Craziness. We didn't even see anybody. Category is, it was over. Okay? But I like Lemon. I'm happy for her. Shout out to the besties winning. Priyanka won. And now Lemon won. They won't call you the best friend that didn't win shit that can just rap. Wicka, wicka. Better than Krayshawn by leaps and bounds. You ain't said the N-word yet that I know. So good for Lemon.
Good for her.
Julie, final words on this season.
Good for her.
Oh, well, that's for her. For this season.
Good for her.
Gabby, do you have 3 more words than Julie?
I have more than that. Bish, you ain't no Barbie. I see you work at Arby's. Number 2, supersize. Hurry up. I'm starving. No, good for her. I'm not mad at her for winning. I'm just mad at how they played it, because they could have kept the camera in the middle and let them duke it out and then made it more organic. It's just like, even if she...
Did you quote Krayshawn?
Yeah, baby millennial.
But I knew exactly what song that was.
One big room.
Hate
full
it.
of baby.
Hate it.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at her for winning. I'm just mad at how production was pulling it. But congratulations to her to go from pork chop to this.
Yeah. But I am happy for Lemon winning. I honestly think she'd be someone cool on a winner season, to be honest with you. we also know she's not afraid to clock back girls and shit like that. You saw her handling Fierce every time Fierce threw something, Lemon at least lobbed something back at her. So it wasn't like we saw her go, I can't believe she's picking on me. It was like, no, bitch, let me speak. It's like, oh, okay. And I like that in my, at least, contestants on this show. I need somebody to give me multiple levels. Correct, Jiggly. If this was a pageant, Lemon was consistent, so she won.
Mhm.
Doing this on a scorecard for sure, yes, Lemon would be the winner.
I just need them to make it clear when we're doing scorecard versus lip sync versus girl, we just telling a story.
That's the problem with the lip sync
That's
for
when
the
it's
crown.
like we don't never know. Like
Then we're going, well, what about the scorecard? That's exactly why it's
we never
as
know.
fun
when
as it
plays.
is.
Yeah.
That's the problem with it, because now we go, well, what happened to this, and what about that, and what was the point of this, and da 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 da, and then everybody starts to debate over what is truth and what is, TV, and then I'm like, it's TV. That's the end of the day. It's the answer of the day. It's television.
There's so much variation within the same franchise. We just be like, wait, what is it today?
Like, oh, you remember this episode? Well, technically, it's the same episode as this last season, but it was also used on this season. Then it was used on a previous season, but it was on this All Stars. It didn't work out there, but they just flipped this one thing around with it, and they changed the name up by 3 letters, and then put extravaganza at the end of it, or eleganza. Yep. But no, I like the season. It was fun. I did kind of feel like, I know where this is going, but it was a nice ride for what it was worth. I didn't care for that ruse or whatever the fuck that was, but other than that, I had a good time. Hated that episode, but other than that, I enjoyed myself. I had a good time. It was nice to see Cheryl in a different light. It was nice to see Fierce Delicious again. I know me. I want you back on my TV again, and I am going to say longer than what we've seen because I love you, but I'm like, God, can we get her on a show where she don't get eliminated or something? I just like this lady. And then, Kennedy, bring her back. Alexis is always great TV. Raja, you really did well for this finale episode. You were wonderful, darling. Go ahead and keep the Lego Maddie. I'm just kidding. No, she still has my Lego Maddie. But yeah. There it is. So listen, Canada versus the world. It's time for Canada All-Stars. No shade versus the world, Canada. It's time for you to have a Canadian All-Stars. You have way too many people on that cast that can just come back for just Canada All-Stars and just eat, chew, devour. It's what's up. Look, Jimbo's already got a crown, so they don't have to come back. No one has to worry about that, feeling like, ooh, you're just going to give it to Jimbo. Okay, like Lemon got her crown. No one can do, nope. Y'all can't do the fan favorite shit. So a lot of girls can come back and it'd be like, there you go. Okay, we have a super chat. Bye, Miss Flores. Thank you for the super chat, babe. It is what it is, but my issue is Lemon being a sore winner with her having time calling out Silky but ignoring her racist friend. I won't be forced to give praise to, in my opinion, a charity win. Oh. Thank you, Bio Miss Flores.
I told you to read it slow.
Baby, you're not getting me to talk about that.
I appreciate your super chat.
Told you to read it slow. I tried. Tell you to read it slow.
I gotta look at it again. I mean, I could still read that. Yeah, it's okay. I can still read that. It was the other one that was working.
Baby.
Because I feel like whenever the translation would have came out, it would have like done a dash to make sure that the finished the red. Like they know it was that word. Like that girl.
Yeah.
But God bless us all. Right? Okay, great. Before we get to Philippines, let's just talk about this most recent episode of Global All Stars. Pathia deserved that win.
She did a great job.
That and the fact that she made that red latex outfit, like there, come on now, like that was fire.
That's cool.
Kitty Scott Claus, you should be thankful. You were dressed as Alan Carr.
I agree.
You were dressed as Alan fucking Carr in a blonde wig for that little tuxedo bullshit dinner jacket outfit. Girl, please. I was over here like, now what in the fuck is going on? And why is Miranda Lebrau in the bottom right now? Why isn't Galavara also in the top to be talking to me today? I was over here really losing my shit. And then no shade, Athena, you didn't deserve to be in the bottom either. didn't. I'm sorry. Even with the last outfit, the first one
I
alone.
thought they were gonna put Tessa in the bottom because her
Yes.
outfit was falling apart, and they
Yes.
zoomed in on
Like,
the big
they
gap.
showed a whole an entire Black Galaxy full on hole, bitch. Like, what are you talking
They
about?
were gonna put her.
I as much as I
At the point that we're doing global all stars, I feel like it's like the creme de la creme of the creme de la creme, and so like this is when we need to be nitpicking, and I was just very surprised.
You know, I had to ask Queen about her outfit. She apparently, her first two looks were lost in the mail, and they had to pull something together last minute. And I was like, okay, because like I said, I don't know what that second outfit was, Fred. I could defend the first one, but that second outfit, I thought you were like an evil white woman. You know what I mean? Because of like what it was. Yeah, it was like it was super villain. So I'm like, are you Ann Coulter? Like I just assumed, like love you, girl. But I was very nervous because I was like, what is this? You know what I mean? But that's what happened. Apparently, it happened to a couple people for different looks.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that when especially when they're doing international girls and they got these people traveling and people are just having stuff being sent in. It's like, oh my God. Like, and you now have to figure it out last minute. But no, like, I'm sorry, Kitty, as much as I like you, it was a round of chops, my friend. It was a round of it. I was like, you needed to have a conversation. There needed to be a conversation with you, period.
They keep giving her these confessionals about like her being this new evolved fashion glamazon kitty, and I have not seen it. I don't see it.
Hemline, that same
like,
skirt, girl, that same little right here above the knee,
like,
honey.
Watch the season. I'm seeing the same kitty
silhouette.
Okay.
She's pretty, and I like me some kitty now, but I'm just saying, I'm waiting on it too. Especially on this. Who is this? Which one of you is that? Okay, sorry, one of the cats got me. When Gala asks, oh, so you're giving sexy? They're playing in Gala Vera's face, and I'm getting sick of it. I saw her outfits. I was like, so we're not talking to her? Like, her looks were actually very... I don't know. I'm watching. I'm witnessing. I was glad my girl Queen was safe, but I'm also watching this going, now I would have switched this person around. I would have switched that one around. And Alyssa's first two looks were great. The last one,
like, okay.
A lot better. Oh, shout out to them dragging Santino Rice on Global All Stars. I appreciated that.
We have come a long way.
Like, they literally laughed about that man, and I thought that was great. And it's Alyssa going, where is he now? I was like, I don't know. Is his
at home under his tin hat
still suspended? Eating only things that don't breathe air. Like, I don't know. I can't do it. I thought Soa chewed that lip sync up. Didn't like the song, but I was like, this is for a certain generation of people, so I get why we're listening to it right now. Yes. Yeah, I like the episode. I'll talk about it in depth tomorrow, but I just need them to not have it so short. The episodes feel very quick, and there's no explanation given to certain situations. Like, all of a sudden, the girls are fighting backstage. Well, we heard one read. I want to hear the fight. Like, they're not fighting for real, though. It was just, well, girl, you look a mess. Oh my God, now we're back on stage. Like, let them cook. Let them cook. Either way, I don't know. I still like the season. I'm so happy everyone's getting a chance to be on television again. I personally would like 57-minute episodes. Like, give me what Philippines does. We're there for a while.
You feel like it's a coherent story.
Oh, yes. Speaking of, and I got context for a lot of the stuff that happened on Philippines too, so I was a little bit gagged, especially that whole street comment that Jay Quinn made. And everyone's like, that means a lot more than what that was translated to. I said, oh. And it was on the same lines of what Serena Chacha did to Monica.
Oh.
Yeah.
The ghetto lexic.
She basically called her ghetto. And I was like, what? Like, very street. And I was like, oh.
I have the floor.
Right. I was like, oh, shiggity.
That's when we knew Serena Chacha had never been in the back room of a drag show. It's like, ooh, girl.
And her lexicon of friends was not as colorful as she probably thinks it is. Or if it was, she had a lot of trash pandas around her. Because I was like, mm-mm. Ain't nobody that you know should let you walk around saying some dumb shit like that. Because never would I ever. Bitch, especially where I know where I've lived. Child, a portion of my time was living in Greenspoint, Fifth Ward, Dead End. Hell, Acres Homes, don't know. I lived in nice places and not so. So last thing we're gonna do is that the Drag Race Philippines, though. Yeah, y'all give. I'm glad Angel was not eliminated. I'm gonna be real with you. She's a key.
Mm-hmm. I love her. I said when she first walked in, I was like, I love her vibe. And that was a lot. These episodes are a lot. I'm an Aquarius. I don't like feeling
they're
things.
a lot.
It gets a little emotional, huh? A little heavy.
Lot. I'm like,
also, shout out to John Fedelaga. They came through in my live chat this past episode. You know, I do my live reviews on Thursday evenings and Friday mornings in the Philippines. And John Fedelaga stepped into the room, and yeah, we had a moment. Love to John, all my love to them. Versex, I know you going through it.
Baby.
I would too in this, Bob. Listen, you know, I was starting to like this bitch. I hated her the first episode, Gabby.
I know I was there.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, if you make it a picture, you do not.
I couldn't do it, friend. Like they were just coming for the baby too much, and I just did not. I could not get into that vibe. And then when they made up, I was like, okay, I'm good.
Baby, I said she was Honeycomb Monster, and I said she was Donnie.
She was just being what it was giving Big Sister Villager and Animal Crossing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like you know what I mean? It's a little Renee the Rhino, right? Like very like, okay, girl, why you have to say it like that, bitch? Hold up. But then, I know you mean so well. So them now, Jay Quinn, I'm still on the fence with, especially after this episode where. Also, I really want to talk to the producers. I wish I could just sit down and be like, hey, your show is amazing. It's the most brilliant thing in the world. But you never again need to hide who should go home and why from the audience. Ever again.
Mm-hmm.
And two, when that argument happened that they were arguing about later between Mick Chanel and the rest of them, we didn't see it. So we had to hear the end of it. And it felt like, oh, the cameras had to be up for that, right? And if they weren't, I'm like, oh, bitch, they should have been up for that because we need context here. I needed context for that entire situation. But it was also fun hearing it again. It's just like, bitch, you needed to show this. I need the show. Give me the show. Listen, I love this show so very much. It's the following day. In case y'all wondering where Dooley went, he fell in the bathroom. John got the aquamarine contact lenses and you know how that is, y'all. You know when you put on them blue contact lenses, you get a power. It is the Karen energy. It is the Kenification. I'm telling you, you get a privilege that no one else is ready for. John, you put them boom, bitch. You was ready to take on a bank loan. You knew it, bitch. You was about to take on that bank loan and get your full price, all of it, no APR.
I know.
I feel like Yudipota is underestimated, and I live and breathe her. I love her so much. She's everything.
I do. She's not problematic to me. I dig her, but
like Mix Chanel and Jay Quinn are now in their getting villain edit energy, and Jay Quinn's not trying to.
That's what's killing me because I'm like, oh, girl, I don't know if you know you're getting it. But you're getting it, and I hate it for you.
It's because she becomes this sort of like second mouthpiece when there's not one necessary. Like someone will be, I'm in a full moment having this like Mix was speaking, right? And then Jay Quinn's like, well, let me add on. I'm like, no, you don't need
that wasn't
to.
needed.
Like her sex when she was coming at God, and you don't need to speak. Just let her go in because she's handling herself. They're big kids. They're big girls. Like they can handle themselves. So sometimes I feel like maybe because she wants to put emphasis that everybody feels this way. So I'm going to say something too. But to me, I'm one of those folks where I'm like, I don't need everybody. I need just one motherfucker to come up and tell me something. And then they can the rest of you hoes. I don't need you to say something, bitch. Like,
yeah, if everybody jump in, then I'm gonna be like back up, and it's gonna be something else.
but I like her. I just sometimes I'm like, why is she always in the mix a little bit? To me, just in the mix.
She gives steak sauce, like it's not needed.
They quit is the story producer's gift that never is, because she gonna keep it going. I'm just here. What's the word I'm looking for? She was the one in that episode that said, Connie, you're making it very hard to like you. And I was like, girl, if you only could see yourself on episode 3 now. Like, no shade, bitch. Like that, that's like it for me. Like, I like you, but I'm like, oof, you be always in there. And it's never anything that you did. It's you commenting on someone else's bullshit. Mind you, Zimbading messy as hell. Messy as hell. But I love it, even though she just be carrying these bones, girl. She really do.
Angel, like y'all play with me. Y'all play with my emotions really bad. I'm kind of I live, but I'm still kind of like mad because they knew what they was doing. Y'all play with my emotions.
Shout out to the siblings not being annoying.
Right. Oh, caught that.
Shout out to them being very relatable.
Caught that.
I was like, oh, this can be done. Okay, got it.
I heard.
Oh no.
What happened?
Maddie, why are you talking about Philippines, not Global All-Stars? Global All-Stars is bigger and more important.
In what way?
It is not. It's not. That's not nice. We're not talking about it because I haven't done the review for it. And the panel is normally the show where I cover everything I already covered and then some, right? So tomorrow we're doing Global All-Stars Monday. It'll be just me. I hope that's cool.
Shout out to Jiggly in the chat.
As far as what is more important than the other, while we have a special guest here,
problematic
in this live today, I don't know.
Shout out to the host in the chat. The guest to the judge.
Maybe I think it is Eureka's joke because Eureka said some stupid shit during a live on Twitter. I hate calling it X. Where they asked her about Philippines, and then she said, ain't nobody watching that. And it was like, huh? What do you mean ain't nobody watching it? That was me. What do you mean ain't nobody watching? I was like, girl, I'm up to watch that every time. Now, when you left, I was really on time for Canada, if you really want to go there. But anywho, bitch, y'all's whole gimmick was you being a fucking 0. And Fierce being 1. Think about that. You're a goddamn O.
Dude. Ooh.
I hate people are trying to force me to like that girl too. It really gets on my nerves a little bit. Because they're like, oh, you can't say nothing about her. I'm like, but y'all don't. I guess I'd be in the background for too much other talk that is not directly the show. And then I hear shit and I'm just like, ugh, like, really? Ugh. And so it just makes me feel a ways. But no, we're talking about
Jiggly, stop typing right now because I can hear your angry typing from wherever you are. I hear it in my headphones.
Maddie, don't try me. I send you $10 on PayPal not long ago.
Oh hell.
Gabby. I just want to say that y'all did not eliminated me. I eliminated myself. Doll domination. Shout out.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. I love a Libra because of how my boyfriend's Libra, how balanced they are. And As a fellow air sign, I can appreciate the element.
Which element?
Apologies for you feeling like I'm
Hands,
coming.
cat light,
Apologies for me feeling like I'm coming for you.
dips,
I am trying to be
skins.
respectful for everybody in the chat that wants to talk about Philippines right now. Again, if you want to talk about Global All Stars, because we did talk about it a little bit, I'm going to do it in detail tomorrow on Monday. Thank y'all so much for tuning in today. If you want to send me $10, if you want to send me anything, paypal.me/ManyRands, Cash App $ManyRands, Venmo ManyRands. You also can send Dooley.
I would love $10.
Dooley does it, as well as Gabby with an I, $Gabby with an I. I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in and being here today. Not doing anybody. I just was trying to address it because it's kind of rude with Jiggly being here. That's all. Love you, Can. I hope you can receive that. So,
And shout out to Captivating Black Black. We miss you.
we do miss you.
We miss
Keith,
you.
thank you so much for the tippy poo on Cash App. I appreciate you, baby, for the panel.
This biome is Flores.
A mess. What's your
Where's
sign,
my-
Bobis?
Where's my homie Suspicious? I haven't seen Sombra today.
Oh, but suspicious was my other cat not too long ago. Not too long ago. Bio Miss Flores, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it.
Not Genie or Free.
I could have woke up on there. I'm sorry, baby.
That's hilarious.
What's your sign,
funny.
Bobis?
It's giving Gemini.
I'm feeling air, but I don't.
My head hurt.
It's giving Gemini.
My head
We'll
hurt.
see.
I feel air. I could be wrong.
My head hurts, please. My head hurts. Because I wasn't even trying to disrespect nobody, so that's why I was gagged. That's why.
Thank you, J. Michael.
That's why I just didn't yell. Because it was like, why would I yell when I wasn't going off? I was just trying to say, like.
Thank you, J. Michael.
So I hope we're
Shout
all
out to JMCL. Thank you.
Is it Michael or James L? Thank you in the chat.
It might be both. You know.
I can't even breathe right now.
I can't, baby.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Thank you,
I have to
JMCL.
address it all. Can I think you misconstrued my whole statement and it turned into that whole situationship. So like I really don't know why you took it that way, but then you had to bring up the $10 and that's what it was like. Why?
I bought you a 10-piece nugget. with
No, just to be real about it. Like that was like, but why? Like what?
Maybe as the not air sign in the room, I wouldn't even gave it that much attention. I would have kept it pumping. So you lucky you even got that.
The Virgo in me is like address it, girl. Like in the gym, you also know that Gemini moon is.
I would have been like, anyway.
I'm Gemini moon too, so I'm like,
that's why I
baby.
just had to breathe and just be like, okay, so let's
Baby.
continue. It's like I don't think they know where the whole
They
bit
got
was
a
from.
little excited. It's all
You
right.
have
And then
salted
maybe
the
I
train
missed-
tracks.
Shout out to Auntie Joyce. Thank you.
But then maybe I missed it because it was the quote from the whole Twitter thing. I don't be in those spaces like that, so that could be my bad too. That's why I was like, well, I don't know. So
I knew it was air. I called it.
that's the
I knew it
reason
was
why I
air.
was like, we I think I missed their first pass, and then I was like, well, don't do that. And they're like, girl, don't do me. And it was like, but wait, there's more. So that's why I'm like,
I knew it was air.
I
That
think
was
it
some
was just a
petty
mistake.
air.
It was.
That was petty air.
yes,
I know
shout
the
out
taste
to-
of
shout out
petty
to
air.
my therapist, by the way, because she is really
Taste of
working on
petty
my
air.
She's been working on my ass like nobody's business. That's why me and my dad have talked like every day this past week. Speaking of which, getting my yes,
What?
there
Come
came
on.
over.
What?
Yes, child. Sat down, hung out with the cats. We talked about a whole bunch of stuff. I'm getting my car fixed on Tuesday. Yeah, like that's a lot.
Mercury
Like-
is in Gatorade, and a lot has been happening in the world.
I tried to tell
No,
y'all, y'all laughed
I
at me.
also
I gave y'all the forecast. I told you what it was gonna be.
So listen, Joyce, thank you for the tippy poo. Hashtag pay our bills. Thank you so much. JMCO. Thank you for the tippy poo. Didn't know my tip meant you can't come from.
A tip might protect you. It might.
Thank you for the tip, people. I appreciate
Protect
it.
the tips.
Tell Elliot to come pay me.
But no, for real. If they're bad, that's fine. That's fine. Can't. No, I received this. I received it. Pay your bills. Enrico, let them back in. It's okay. I promise you that. No. Enrico will put them on like a hold for a second and be like, chill out. Because like
Enrico be ready.
The live chats can go. The live chats can also be a problem too.
Hold on. Is Crash here? Crash said something really
Aaron.
funny last night that you deleted off Twitter that I cannot repeat because we surely will get red banned. That I screenshot it and tried to DM you because I thought it was hilarious and it would not let me. But you're funny also, Crash. Shout out to you. And you know what I'm talking about.
Yo.
This is why they talked about my show being chaotic now and how I've ruined it. It's all. This is it right here, Dooley. This is
Probably.
it. It's me. I'm the problem. No, can't. It's fine. I missed her because you were making the reference point, and I was like, oh, I just didn't catch it the first time. So my apologies on my end. But also, don't hold $10 over my head, bitch. Thank you. But I love you.
This was funny. It's hard to get context via text, baby.
Sometimes I have to be like, okay, if I hear it, like if you said it with like an exasperated tone of air, I would have definitely knew who said it, right? Like if it sounded like somebody was needed, like possibly I'll stop the joke there, but there you go.
Baby,
I also balance out the negative energy as well. Taurus.
Baby, as a millennial, I have to put LOL after everything, or people think I'm really being mean. And I hate putting LOL on everything, but I have to, so
Aaron,
people don't think
that I'm. It's okay. No, I misheard the joke. Everybody,
he still mishears it. So if anybody wants to,
I misheard the joke.
Donate in the chat because he still doesn't get it. So if anyone else wants to keep donating in the chat to balance out if anybody wants to keep balancing out their energy because it's a big scale.
You can also balance out the energy by blocking Liam. That'll also help.
Why is Liam?
Don't do that. I love Liam.
No, that was what I messed up. I know it's like longest conversation. They were referencing the whole Eureka bit in a live stream where someone asked them, "What are they watching or not?" And she's like, "Ain't nobody watching that." And so when I read Can sing, I like missed. I was like, "What? What do you mean?" And I'm like,
"I say breathe." Because I didn't.
My friends, right? It's okay. Everybody breathe.
But if anybody thinks his energy is still negative, you can still send. If you still think it's negative, he very much appreciates that. But yeah, I was gonna say in that defense, I say that when this show started,
that I'm like,
right
this show. Here. Say it to my face. Don't try me, munchlocks. While I eat my beans and toast by the Thames River under the Big Ben before I take the tube.
You sent me something.
Oh, girl, I don't go to European countries.
Thank you, Joyce.
Well, Can, I'm glad you're back. I'm sorry I missed the joke. I realized you were making me. It's all over. Let's move forward.
Thank you, Joyce.
Let's move forward. Matty.
Drewski, and this is why I was dragged on Twitter this week. He never stays my topic.
The train is in the grass.
And his friends away with his fucking show. He is a terrible example for Black content creators. Oh, yes. Ooh. Didn't name them, but terrible example for all of them.
Meanwhile, y'all still watching Nina Bonita Brown. Shut up.
No comment. None. And I won't.
We lost one.
And I won't. And I won't.
Damn, I liked her too.
I'm not gonna do it. This was a fun part though. I did enjoy this. For the sake of my sanity, let's get to the runway.
Okay. All right.
I did like the girl group challenge. I thought it was key though. Like they ain't.
I did too.
To be real. Like they ain't missed though. They ain't missed.
Versex, you messed up by having a different outfit than everybody else and not know the choreography that well.
I'll tell you want to stick the fuck out. You
would have stuck out.
Bitch. in a blue bodysuit with the green boot. I say,
Mhm.
girl, all right.
You messed up because now I can pay. I'm watching you, and I can every wrong move you make stands out so much, and that you shouldn't have done it.
Yeah, well, this was all the wrong moves standing out, except for John B. Tita Baby doing a good job. Everybody else I was like, no, couldn't do it. But it was good stuff. It was good stuff.
Yeah.
Let's get to the runway. Carnival. Perrier. She is a threat. And they
Mhm.
Cool.
It's so cool.
This is cool.
fire. I was like, okay. It was moving for me too. Like, I like a little fantasy. Give me what I need. Ooh, excuse me. I'm so
This
sorry.
is why I like the different countries, because I feel like someone in America wouldn't have thought to do like certain like looks in those kind of ways. I'm like, no one in America would really do something like that, like these types of
The
concepts.
girls
So
in the
that's
American
why I find
franchise
it.
still make their clothes. I thought they just press a button and have them delivered. I don't.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Do the American girls still sew? I mean, I don't know. Like,
well,
You mean the ones that get paid their actual booking fees that can afford?
well. I
well,
mean,
if you can't afford, let me go spend my $150 on a new look.
Up.
Be right back.
And a drink ticket.
Ooh.
So thanks for being here. Don't worry about it. Mm-mm. Yeah, this is fabulous. Toot toots. Angel, you won me at this Beyonce wig. I know this hair down, sister. I thought the bingo outfit was cute.
This is camp. This is my cheap
yeah.
bingo.
I had to blur the
blur
hand
out.
for obvious reasons. Because I'm like, why you gotta do that? Because she was what? She was doing that, you know.
I mean, but didn't they do that during the social media challenge too?
I had to block that out as well.
Oh, okay.
He
well,
did.
you're
He's already
I
ahead of you.
You're
one
right,
shot.
you're right.
I'd be like, oh, they be doing it. Girl, hold up. I'm trying to make it. But no, this was fire. I thought it was cute. And I'm a fan. I like her. Zimba ding 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 ding.
Okay. I
She's
really
cool.
like her. I like her makeup.
The hair. Lovely.
Yeah.
I like the hair and I like the prop, but the rest of the outfit needs to, I think, be more cohesive. It just looks really separated. It's disjointed.
Because I can see the carousel, but it is given deconstructed tease. You
Mhm.
know, like, oh, you got to hold it up and then you're going to spin around it. Like, but it's still cool concept. It gives me Candyland character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
The candy cane feel.
Oh.
Actually, I downloaded Wheel of Fortune to my PlayStation 5. Bitch, I was playing that last night, beating people online.
I haven't. The AI, the computer be cheating.
Oh yes,
So-
don't do hard on AI. You're gonna lose. That motherfucker answer with 3 letters. Beep. I'm like, hold on. We talking
Okay, you play it online. I've been playing against people, but they will purposely ride out the clock just to be petty
Oh, I
if they
hate
know they ain't
those.
gonna win.
Yeah. No, I play
So-
games. Like I'm a, I've learned. I'm a fan of Wheel of Fortune. It's my favorite.
My Overwatch ban is done tomorrow at 8:00. So
Is
What
that a
you
free
do?
game, or is that a game I have to pay for?
what?
Yeah, pay for that.
Overwatch.
Oh, you gotta buy that, girl, and you gotta
Yeah,
buy
you
it.
gotta buy it.
And you gotta buy.
I'm waiting for
Mhm.
Mario Party Jamboree in September. I'll see you there.
So I will be on Brick tomorrow, busting the girls in the head. Shout out.
Okay.
Come on, Brick.
I like Popstar, but this being in the front,
In your front, yeah.
like
It needs to be-
Mitsu.
Yeah, I don't hate this, but to your point, like the POV needs to be like, I want to rotate it, like,
because it couldn't spin. If it spun, it'd been cooler. But
Yeah.
like it was
Mhm.
stiff. So she's like, whoa. I'm like, okay, is this a fair that wasn't actually approved by the state? And then now it's about to fall over like we've seen before, and it's a runaway Ferris wheel. You know, did someone use a magic spell and you turn into some monster carrying the people away?
Right,
I
that's
like
what
the
should have been.
on the back. I was like, okay,
Mhm.
this is cute.
That's what you should have done. That sucks, but Yeah, I couldn't see your makeup, couldn't see your face, your hair, nothing. It was
Also,
distracting.
forgot to say this, but wanted to give Jiggly some coots here because she did look good on the panel this week.
Come on, Jiggly. Let me see
Jiggles,
her.
jiggles.
You
Come
and
on,
Callie
hair.
chewing. You and Callie be chewing, girl. The other side of the table, I'd be like, oh, it's all right over there. But like y'all two, when it's you two specifically, I'm like, oh, thank you.
Cute.
She looked like somebody's rich auntie from a novella.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Jiggly looked like one of my aunties, low key. Okay, married to one side of the other side of my family. I would say my mama's side. Oh yes, because everybody, all the women are light skinned. Mm-hmm.
That tracks.
Very that like it's weird. On my mom's side, all the men are dark skinned, all the women are light skinned. On my dad's side, it's like caramel, chocolate, one light skin here and there, and then so and so forth. But like it's very interesting. I don't know. She definitely be you definitely be over there with my mom. Oh yes, honey. The bougie aunties who also will read you down and remind you they're from Alabama, born and raised. Don't play. Real quick.
She said she's like she's in Inside Out.
Not Inside Out.
That's what
We
she
just
said.
cast of Inside Out. So who are you, Jiggly? What was your emotion?
The C
Emotion
in
be-
charisma, uniqueness, urban talent.
Yeah, I almost said it too.
Oh, the
She
truth.
said I'm sadness.
Sadness.
Not your sadness, girl. I would have picked something else. We gonna pick
Seething
that.
rage.
I would pick her messy one. There we go. Anytime the girl would cause a rumor, that's Jiggly's the thing. Hold on.
Jiggly is pedant.
Turn up the beat. The bar is best friends race and enemy race. Go ahead.
Not
Quotable
best
advice.
buddies.
Who
I
took
hate
the
this
record
shirt.
to the top?
Story of my life.
Dooley.
Huh?
Gabby knew where I was going. Okay. Sorry, I had to give it up. I don't know why.
I would be bisexual panic. That's who I would be in Inside Out. I'm just kidding.
Word.
Mine would be gay thoughts.
Kidding, but it'd be intrusive thoughts.
Verse sex is next. She looked like that one girl from Ozark.
The fact that you would compare her to anybody from Ozark is highly hilarious. That is a dark show.
But you know the girl I'm talking about.
It's a
Like with
dark,
this
yeah.
hairstyle. Yes, like
Can we get back to that fine man just for like 2.5 seconds?
ooh.
The fine man that was on that was on the panel.
With the hole in the chest.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Come on, hole. That one. BJ Pascal.
Shout
All right.
out to BJ.
Really? All that?
Shout out.
So what are your thoughts on this though?
I don't know what to think
Maxie's
about.
next.
Do I?
No, God bless her, because I thought this was cool, and I got Freak Show, but I got like Ryan Murphy, so I wasn't gonna finish the series.
I didn't.
Like maybe like somebody who like swallows fire, like one of them. Or
I don't care for this.
She said Vivian Westwood though, Jiggly, when it's Betsy Johnson kind of feel. I mean, Vivian did this too, but like it gives Betsy tease, especially based off of that booth we went to at DragCon just this year, where it was literally this. I think it's a vibe. I just wish it was for a different category. Like,
That.
do Stephanie Germanotti. And this is like Joker 2.
Boo.
You didn't like this?
you like it?
Oh, I was
I
voting
liked
Joker. I wasn't voting her.
I taste just like candy.
But since we're here, boo.
I need to see Alien Romulus.
I
I
saw
do
it
too.
2 weeks ago. It's good.
I need to see it before it's
Hi.
in the theater. I want to have a theater experience.
It was good.
Oh.
I think this is okay. Compared to some of the other looks, I'm not wild by this.
She was cute though. I was like, Mama's cute. She was
She's cute.
But cute next to gorgeous.
It tastes just like candy.
You talking about cholesterol? Excuse me. Mix
I do enjoy bacon. Bacon is delicious.
Mix Chanel is next. I love Mix and she's gorgeous. This was not my favorite thing.
I agree.
And I know with the
Yeah.
with the game and everything, but I was just like, I was like, but she's so pretty.
It's very pretty.
But
This is not RuPaul's Pretty Race.
John, you ate this up. I don't care what.
Ate it.
Ta-da-la.
I don't know if I love this or hate this.
I love it.
It's the whole carnival, like, and then the Ferris wheel moved, Julie. Oh, that was it for me. When she spun it, I was like, oh, I needed that. Ooh.
I'm like, yay! If you make me do like a little childish clap, then you want yay!
Production. Like,
Wee.
I want one of the balls to pop out just random,
Yeah.
or a duck to fly out and go quack. Like, you know, like it's
This where
very.
Saphira got her Fisher Price titties.
You know-
in
oh.
the games.
Ooh.
In the carnival games.
Rest in peace to that beginner breast bit. Mm-mm-mm. My very first titty. And I thought it was dope. Fortune teller in the back on the Ferris wheel right there. I thought it was pretty interesting. Very interesting. You know, they say that's the Illuminati.
Shout out to Beyonce.
Tita, no, we won't. No, we won't. No, we
So
won't.
that you shut down.
Ice Spice
girl.
because that's a clear plan. But if you're talking about pooping every damn song. Tita Baby.
God bless.
Mm,
I like her. I do not like this.
that.
Is this like claw
She's-
machine? Oh no, it's just a.
She's been one of my favorites this season.
Yeah, I like Tita Baby too, but it feels like she, you know, punched in a claw machine game like Gabby was saying, stole all the stuffed animals and became a super villain overnight. You know what I mean? And just not what we wanted. Love her down. Tita Ice Spice Baby. Jiggly shit.
Shut up.
I love Yudi Pota, but
Ah.
She's shaking her jelly.
I was like, no,
Oh.
it's not for me, but I love her. But it was okay. I hate the shoes with an infinite passion, but like,
I feel like it was supposed to go all the way to the floor with balloons or something, and it just cut
Maybe that
right
would've
there.
her, like if it was just like she opened it and it was like that, like yeah, I get that, but I'm like, it was supposed to be what is inside the balloon that popped. I'm like,
Then you need to have a balloon with you because I don't get it.
it's just a
But-
bunch of soju cysts
Like
right
a
there.
big one or something.
Never.
You know what, Julie? Thank you.
Never.
Thanks. I know.
Never.
Yeah. We're gonna move past that moment. Bang bang! It's Jay Quinn.
Now, is she the same girl that had on the diva costume like 2 weeks ago? Is this the same girl?
The diva costume.
Diva from Overwatch. She
Diva
had
from
on
Overwatch.
the baby.
Yes.
Okay, baby, listen. Let me tell you. This your last one, baby. I better not see another Erica's Class special. This is your last one, girl. I get the
Eric
references.
Flash special.
You not gonna gamer us into the finale, baby. I'm not having it.
But we need to give the wig time though, because the wig is cute. Like
Wig's cute.
wig is cute.
Little
I-
hairs on it.
I'm sorry. I don't think this wig is cute on her specifically.
When
Rude.
she was walking was my issue because it looked like it sounded like something, like a bunch of squishy noises. Because it was like wink, 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 wink. I was like, okay, so you can't walk and all that. Okay, that's fine. I think it's cute. The corset's killing me though. I don't know why it's killing me. I think the teddy bears out the titties.
Like she insta locks Mercy on her femboy account. Like, I'm sorry, baby. This is not why we're here.
Stop.
We're here to log with in games. I need you to swap.
Julie said you are not a healer. Like
I need you to swap.
I can't. You will not carry this team. I can't. That's
Diva.
why. Thank you, Jiggly. I found out after filming that the airlines lost Yudi's luggage that had makeup and shoes. I felt so bad.
What's with the airports everywhere?
Well, y'all
What's
know the
going
airline
on?
is trash right now.
so fucking much because when I tell you, I be seeing them clop heels that she be wearing, you know, the ones that sound like a huge, you know, the ones, Julie, when you're in an office space, you just can hear them coming down.
You're a
Put an F
class
in the chat for the game Clop Clop. Y'all remember the game Clop Clop? Where you had to walk. Ironically, you had to like. You played Clop Clop, man.
What? Wordy?
You wait, was it
Clop
with
Clop? The game. You got to get them running. You know.
I know what you're talking about. Well, I thought it was QWERTY. I don't know.
Not the what? The one with the pad? Not the one with the pad. I'm thinking of something else.
Quap.
The horses?
No, it had like a runner, and you had to hit every
run.
key to make the legs work.
Get his balance, and then it would track you how long you can keep it up to run.
Shout out to the millennials that were in the library not doing work and was doing that game.
What is it spelled like again?
It's QWOP, I think. Really, that's King Whole Style and Vibes. Anime Asian pop girly.
I mean,
Okay.
I get that, but like at a certain point, the girl has to rely on the look and not the aesthetic from the game. Like, where's your art in it? And that's what I'm losing.
Julie, I was terrible at this game.
Maddie just got it.
That's a top
I'm
game.
so mad you brought
keep
this
the
back
rhythm.
into my fantasy. I hated this game. Bitch, I was every time like, stupid. Oh my goodness, never won. Never passed the first point, I don't think, honestly. Shout out to John for sharing the story on the main stage.
Jesus.
Deep and impactful moment. You helped me share a little bit of my story.
I feel like Gwen Stefani finna pop out and start singing something for her first album.
I need more mimosa.
Julie is like, Stefani is currently sitting in a room by herself right now taking notes.
Her entire cast is here.
That is
right
not
now.
very demure.
This is the beat that makes us.
Okay. Put it up.
But yeah,
Like
this
to
story,
see me
her
dance.
story
They like to see me work.
broke my heart. Every week y'all gotta upset me. Every week. Good Lord.
It's nice to have some real
Yeah.
moments that happen on the show as well as some drama. I like the fleshed outness of the show. It's very but Maxie wins Queen of the Universe. Congratulations to them, and it is time for Verse X to go home. I knew Mix wasn't gonna go home. At the same time, there was a point in this lip sync where I was like, "Now, girl, you didn't have to do all that."
When she took that last top off, I thought she was gonna go home for that.
You thought it was that. See, Gabby, I was on the cartwheel into the fall. You know, like I sat there and said, why did you do that? Like this random cartwheel in the back, and then she goes for what was supposed to be a dip. But when I see anyone falling like this,
oh, she felt diagonal. No.
Your ankles are touching before any part of your upper. But no, is no. I was like, oh, she fell. Good for her. And then she took off her tie. I was like, what is going on?
She gave chest, and she went, oop. And I said, oh, she going home. I thought she was gonna go home for that because she was taking off too much. It gave Born This Way.
Jiggly, when the cameras go off, what Mama Pa be saying? What she be saying for real?
Because she be reading, friend, and we can see it. Like really, like the whole gasp over that. Oh, please.
Yes, she said, oh. I said, she went home.
I just want a subtitle for Mama Pa's comments during the lip sync. She be talking shit, and I know she be
you too, low key. Y'all be going, oh, like real quick, like, oh, like, and I'm like, tell us what happened. We see the foolery too. Agree with us.
Just like RuPaul be talking shit, but they cut that out. I know
they cut her out. They know to cut off her mic.
RuPaul don't like shit, and when she do, she be looking over at Michelle, or she be like,
or they are passing notes on the table. I could have sworn because I thought it was getting Born This Way. Take off all my stuff, please.
Not this
Willem gave Baby We Were Born This Way.
When I tell you, my mom was determined to let us know that they were a man every goddamn episode. I was like, Jesus Christ,
everything off.
Say, baby, we were born this way.
Jiggly out there, turn, boom, cat with a whole ponytail. Milan like, I'm about to get my, like just turning into DMX. Like, what's my, like I can't.
That's Vanjie. No, that's Vanjie. Vanjie transforms into DMX with Vanjie lip sync.
I show speed, bitch. If anybody.
Forward.
Walk for me. I'd be like, Vanjie, relax. Keisha, Sabrina. I'd be like,
Vanjie Bart when you ring the doorbell.
What they really want from me?
What they really want from it.
Tell me what you feel.
Let's go give it to you. I mean, Vanjie get real masculine with them.
Like,
I be like, Vanjie.
Like, every time, like,
Vanjie's fought in Walmart before.
Girl, filled with me. Like,
Vanjie was fought in Walmart.
Bird is off, bitch. They were like, you gonna see this bird chest flying.
Like,
anyway.
Vanjie be fighting in the club.
Vanjie be fighting on Black Friday. I know she does.
Stilettos, pumps.
She has hit somebody with a toaster on Black Friday.
Who ever thought that these girls could get
stilettos? We fighting stilettos, so bitch.
I'd be like, Vanjie. Woo.
Very risky, baby. This
Vanjie and Candy do turn into they both turn into DMX. They do.
Which no shade. If I ever saw Candy to fight, that'd be a key. I'm not even gonna lie. I want to see that whole swing. And we almost got it during that one season. We almost got it.
they should let y'all fight one time, Drag Race, just once.
They probably waiting for me to join.
Well, season 3, season 3, they threw hands on season 3 and had to end production for a few weeks for them girls to cool off.
That's true.
Oh.
That
true. Really happened.
I feel like in Untucked you could do that. You should be able to fight. Like it shouldn't count if you do it during Untucked. This would be okay.
It shouldn't count.
It shouldn't count. Like it shouldn't.
Not Gabby for the bot. Listen. Hey,
yes. I'm here for expression.
A lady whose face is shaped like the Moon Man from the McDonald's commercials back in the 90s with the same tattoos can make money off people fighting. I think that Drag Race can go there too some of these days.
What's it? Something tonight.
Based upon some of the comments that I have heard from certain girls talking during their viewing parties, no, because they would be felonies. Because some of them girls get slick in the mouth and they do a great job at editing around.
Because can you imagine if they could fight on Plain Jane season?
Aja,
baby, Julie would have signed up.
Oh, baby, she's still blocked. I would go.
I'm kidding. I'm like, maybe Plague could fight too low key, bitch. That would be a key. I can see.
Baby, I love picking bitches up. I'll go fight.
Not a tackle. Come on, DDT.
He's gonna tackle the polls in November. That's what Julie was.
That's exactly. Yeah. I'm tackling my poll.
Yes.
If they give me a mail-in ballot, I'll send it in right now.
Come on, tackling the poll.
That's right. Yeah. Tackling the polls.
I am a registered voter.
Protect Tim Walt's son. Mm-hmm. Remember that. Anywho, who run the world? Not these little pasties. But listen. It feels very Wheel of Fortune too when you don't get the ooh, like when you like no shade. Like I hate hearing that noise when I play. I'm like, damn, girl.
Yeah.
Also, when you get the $1 million thing, but you don't win that round. Oof.
We don't have to play. I'll buy that to play with y'all. I also need to find my Switch. I haven't played that thing in like a year.
Well, no, Versex said they wanted to be human after all. And I was like, someone else felt the same way after an event that took place.
If I only had a heart.
2 crashes, but this one wasn't as bad. But people don't even know the song that it's referencing. And I hate that. I'm like, it's a good song. You're gonna have to
I'll tell you, because season 3, as soon as me and LaShawn got loud, security ran up in the silver. Really?
Really? For real?
Albums. I'm sorry.
Baby, they okay. What I will say, they do need to bring back the Gold Lounge, and they need to bring back the Interior Illusions Lounge, because baby, that was so much fun.
Baby, I love Bar Queen.
Bring it back.
Jiggly was mad, and I was like, "What she?"
Jiggly was one pissed off,
and then they would jump.
And Jiggly Caliente, full on. LaShawn's wig is off. We're over here tired. It looked like the room don't even have air conditioning in there. Jiggly not even giving that girl eye contact. Talking to her.
We're not best buddies.
Let's talk about that right now, Jiggly. You literally were talking to her like this. And what if I did say what I say? Well, it really didn't matter where I was going with that. I was like, bitch, you weren't even giving her contact, but you were still like, fuck you, bitch. I was like, yes. I need that kind of drag. That's my kind of Karen. Get that foolishness up, bitch. Like,
I will tell you, my dad, when I used to be around like my folks a lot more, we would watch Drag Race, and I would make my dad is just a masculine firefighter. To this day, he still said, "We're not best buddy." He will say that randomly. I'm like, no shit, Sherlock. To this day.
Right, Jiggly, real quick. Well, no shit, Sherlock. I said,
no shit, Sherlock.
My favorite Jiggly confessional is, damn, they could have given me no Lil' Kim. I say that all the time.
Shoot a little country.
They said her home. They said me Vita Loca right now. Tap that up.
It's when Latrice comes back in after the Rob Room fuckery and Jiggly is like,
I remember. Oh my god. This is so circle.
Oh, that shit was so funny to me because she was like, that's my sister. She's talking to me.
She talking about, that's my sister, but she talking about me. Damn.
The shenanigans I will not legit.
she was dead ass too. She was dead ass.
She
was dead ass.
Oh man, that was funny. Oh, that was good. No, I can't. Bitch.
That's wonderful.
It's Milan getting on the floor and Willem going, I hope where you belong, on the carpet. I said,
on the carpet. I said, read her. Read her.
Been Drag Race was fun. The girls was just being shady and just funny ass drag queen.
I had the best time watching Willem. Fifi would be so mad and Willem would gaslight her.
Bar queen.
Every time.
Literally just to hear him just play her up, girl. But they are expensive shoes. Well, who cares about that? But you brought them up. So I just
your tone is very pointed.
Designer is because you brought them up. And I was like, keep going. Please keep dragging.
Your tone is very pointed right now.
Oh my goodness. That was a great season. Minus,
Right. Imagine that.
Imagine if Chad won that season, and then who would the winner of All Stars 1 would have been? Raven.
Ooh. Clock that.
Oh, actually, that might have been Jujubee crown. That might have still been Jujubee crown.
Right there.
That might have actually been
Jujubee.
It might have.
Jujubee may have beat her in the lip sync at that final little lap.
I don't know.
I'm just saying. Can you imagine if that was the different world we were living in? We didn't have to hear about all that other stuff. Just saying. Actually, I think Latrice and Manila would have gone further.
Probably.
Actually, fuck that. That format was terrible. It to only
you're
have that many
right, Jiggly.
Gross. Fights and Untucked were gold until
7. Absolutely.
Right.
Yep.
I don't know what.
Because that's when they moved. That was the first season that they moved Untucked to YouTube, and so the entire setup had changed.
Remember how we had to wait till the next day at 11 o'clock to
get it?
Yep.
Oh my gosh!
But then they were also, that was a dark time too, pun intended, because of how badly people were talking about Jasmine and Kennedy during that season.
They dragged them all up and through.
Oh, they were dragging them, girl.
Yeah,
openly.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all were just real deal.
Baby, the hard R's on the Facebook chat.
Hard
I was like, girl.
Y'all didn't give a damn back then. I hope y'all deleted all the tweets.
That was before I was doing reviews, and I used to be in the trenches just cussing girls out. Like, just
y'all were very bold.
I wanted Kennedy to win back then. That or Katya. It was either them two. It was Katya or her or Ginger were my top 3. That was my top 3. I liked Violet, but it was Katya.
It's wild to think like how long I've been watching Drag Race and like how much of my life has transpired with Drag Race in the background.
From sitting in college with
crazy.
a random TV provided by the university, watching since season 1 days. Like literally, I'm sitting there cooking with my man one of the days we watch. I've been through so many different lifetimes with this show. So that's why when people be like, you don't know what you're... We were there in the logo days when we had to pay for that before you even could.
Baby.
Be very clear. Okay.
I paid extra for logo because I was not Mr. Drag Race.
When the haters roast was still happening and they got to say what they really wanted to say, you weren't there for those days. Let's not do that. Like
them chaotic ass Facebook polls, putting people on TV.
Alan travel days,
that
baby.
travel.
Okay, when Michelle Visage was really touring with the girls, let's not do this.
She was on the bus with them. Oh, baby.
Okay,
man.
When Kingsley was still talking about drag sex, like let's not
do that.
We were
such a long time.
A lot of us were. It's okay that you weren't.
Wait, do you remember La Transparent?
I'm old.
Come on, Julie, bring it all the
La
way back.
Transparent.
My goodness.
Baby.
Oh, what a time.
Before everybody learned about everybody's everything.
Mm-hmm.
That part. And people were getting away with stuff. I heard a story.
Steal it.
I heard a story about one of the girls' favorites one time, Dooley, that would rock the world. Like, I can't say it because I've been before. I'll tell you later. And you know who told me, who is very reliable in those stories. Like, one of the most racist things I've ever heard in my entire life. I was like, when was this? They're like, not that long ago. And I'm like, girl! Like, why are we bringing it up? It's like, because the person who had it done bringing it up. I'm like, I get it, but oh my God! And like, yes, happened real time. I'm like, there's just no way that's
Clarissa, right? They played them songs in totality. What no blurs? They played that. We played that.
No,
can't say that now.
No heck her mix. No shade to those. I enjoy hearing them in the club. It's just when it's Drag Race, I'm like, okay, give me the original song, please. Well, we're not going to say that, Clarissa. We can't say that because
can't say that. But you're right.
That was a battle to even change that because I remember they didn't even want the dolls on there. They said it was cheating.
They did not.
I remember when they said it was cheating to have the dolls.
The Matthew. Oh, Joyce. Now, you want to talk about when the makeup was.
Ooh, the mess. Y'all got to do a deep dive on that.
No, they don't.
Speaking of getting paid, shout out to Delta. Shout out to Delta Work. Shout out to Delta. We miss you.
Actually, let me give a shout out to Delta because honestly, I love her show. Like,
it's relatable.
Delta.
They go on their own tangents too, like in an edited format. I fucking live for her show. Like, it's
like that whole Diet Coke setup. Like,
yeah.
I don't drink Diet Coke like that.
Like,
but there are foods that I eat where I could be able to be like, doctor.
That's Burger King. That's Burger King right there.
Fries for me would be perfect for that, or lemonade would be my thing. Give me
fries. I could do lemonade. Maybe I do like some lemonade.
I can tell you which ones are which. I know.
I can do a nugget
bottle. I know if it's in the can. I got it. Like, fountain drink wise, especially for Minute Maid.
It's relatable.
Connoisseur.
Oh, because the bottle is different than the can. That's different than the carton. That's different than the vending machine.
The bottle, the vending machine is possibly the best. To be real with you, the carton is that girl, especially if it's fruit punch. Matter of fact, let's talk about.
They all taste different.
For lemonade, you need to get like the jug. For fruit punch, get you the carton, bitch. It tastes the best. The best. Give me that paper. Give me that paper.
The microplastics be changing the flavor. You got to get the carton.
Now, I also want to talk about our Demure sister who
pay that girl.
Pay her.
Mama really did make a brand out of that, and so someone had took the copyright for something she literally was already being given the coots for, and they honestly just, why do you even have that? Like, now that we know that you took it, we're not going to support that for you, bitch.
Right.
So I think it's crazy. That's also one of the dolls too, and it's another example of our trans sisters being overlooked or being taken advantage of. And in any case, I think that we need to be there for Jules because it's bullshit. And I'm like,
it is.
I wanted to see her win, and I still want to see her win because you making a living and successfulness off of YouTube with your. Come on. So like, I hope they get that worked out or they figure out something around it too, because I know all about it. I've had those conversations in the past before as well. Trust. So
people do that. They will, like, they see something ticking up and they'll sit on the copyright so they can get paid. People also do that with web domains.
Twitter account,
for a while, Trixie Mattel had a different name because somebody else was sitting on like one of her handles or something. Like people
Yeah,
do that
they'll lock
frequently.
someone's account and then try to get money out of them, so they'll unlock that.
That's dirty as hell.
Yeah.
That is dirty. And whoever I don't know if y'all saw I think her name was like Lord Voldemort, who had something to say about her. They dragged
One week of it and look at it.
they dragged whoever, because somebody got on there and was talking about Jules's looks and all that, and meanwhile she had no vertebrae leading up to her neck. She literally was built like, I don't know, literally was built
Are we
like, I don't
talking
know.
about Netta?
No, I'm talking about like this really like introduced me to Jules, because like somebody named Lord Voldemort on TikTok, because I'm on TikTok. Like,
You on TikTok,
like,
Gabby? You on TikTok?
yes.
That's where I'm not on TikTok like that. I'll shout out to Jeff and Troy. They're always like, Matt, we send you TikToks and you like barely look. And I'm like, when I
Get
pull
into
up my
it.
app, it almost takes like all the energy out of my phone. You know what I'm saying? And just to start scrolling through. And the only thing I know of TikTok is Netta and her Star Crunch face. But other than that, I don't.
You need to get into it's so much drama. Like literally, you'll see drama, and then the next 5 videos will be about that subject.
And then there's
like,
this
lined up
trans girl that I like. She's a big girl, but she reads, and she's like a goth girl too.
Yes, I like her.
Does she have really thin eyebrows?
Yes.
They put her on Twitter. That's the only reason I see you.
She is so funny.
She's
so
like,
funny. The plot thinnens.
Skinny girl. I'm so sorry that you're hungry, mistake. Her.
Oh, you thought you gagged me? Yeah, I'm trans. Anyway, here's the topic. Oh, okay.
Baby,
plot thinnens.
Look up the plot thinnens.
I love
Nasty
her.
drag.
I love her.
She's so good.
She's so funny.
Love her. I think it is very fairy. I love her down. I don't know why.
So
Yeah,
funny.
I see her on Twitter. They
She's a
post,
fool.
they
I
post
live
her
for it.
TikTok.
She's funny.
There's this video someone's on drugs. She's like, "Baby, you okay, baby?" Ha 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 ha. Well, now you're.
Can we also shout out Miss Mamshi, who is also hilarious?
Yes.
Mamshi is really funny.
What happened?
That lady.
Did we get tired of that?
What?
Who?
Terry Joe. I haven't seen the Terry.
Oh, I haven't seen Terry Joe.
I've been watching some stuff. I
What
looked her
happened
up.
to Open Your Purse? What happened to her?
Yeah.
You got to keep going.
She was
You will
funny.
fall off fast on TikTok.
Open Your Purse.
I just want to say that lady we was just talking about, very Terry. She says she would go to a gender reveal. She wants to go to gender reveal and put her hand on somebody's stomach and go, ah! Your child is trans now. I will have to find it. As soon as they pop the balloon, she said she wants to put her hand on her stomach and go, ah! Your child is trans now. And leave. That was one of the funniest.
Can you imagine the face of that person when that happens, actually thinking that did something? Oh my goodness, I cannot.
But that's the tea, baby. You want the baby your way. That baby gonna do whatever they want to do when they out that womb.
Hell it wants.
Do you want a healthy child, or are you pre-living the dream?
No shade. I think the gender reveal parties suck, and I think
they're dumb.
Happy that
Weird
party versus a gender.
I think they're
reveal.
dumb.
I think it's weirdo behavior. It's weird, and y'all low key.
Like, I don't want to see a video of you being disappointed that I'm not the gender that you were.
Right, and you recorded it of you flipping the table. I've seen where people are like they wanted a boy, and it comes out pink confetti, and they start
better
flipping
yet,
tables.
It's okay. We'll try next time. Are you gonna have this one?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't actually.
Well, with the way the government's in your womb, you might not.
I just like, and you recorded you not wanting me there. That's crazy. You can record me not visiting you. Wow. You can record
baby,
that.
pray that baby is healthy.
Pray
How about that?
Healthy. Pray that you're not gonna have to go through treatments and therapy for the rest of their life.
Pray that your pregnancy is
not everybody is this and that and the other, and also pray that child is still loved no matter what is happening.
If you're going to be upset at what it's going to be, why have the party? Why have it if there's a 50-50 chance you'll be happy about it? That is so stupid.
And it's never too late to learn and grow out. Like my dad's testament to that. It's never too late to let some hate go. It's really not. It's never too late.
It really ain't. And y'all are destroying rainforests, having these parties, shooting fireworks into the woods. And
Save the oceans too. Save the oceans too. Okay,
y'all are destroying the environment.
Allegedly. Okay, listen.
Oh. Oh. Oops.
I don't know.
I thought that was okay to say.
I
Okay.
just want to make sure that YouTube knows because I don't know.
Climate
Save the whale.
change, climate.
Save the whales. I saw a polar bear walking on
Save the
grass.
whales.
That's not supposed to happen.
They're
Never supposed to see that.
Recycle.
Hey, save the bees. Save the
Save the
ocean.
bee. Baby, if the bees go, we're done.
Corals
It's a wrap.
dying.
Maybe
If the
adopt a
corals go, it's a
penguin.
wrap.
Adopt a penguin.
There's less land than water. That is a problem if there's issues in the ocean. Hello. You're talking about heat. Okay, Matthew. Okay, I'm sorry. Algae all plays into that
So
photo.
I just remember that y'all didn't pay attention to Earth science, and so here we
I was going
are.
to be a marine biologist at one point, so believe me when I say I'm up to date on everything, and I'm like, it's bad. Like, I think we're at less than 50% of the ocean still have their natural corals left, less than 50.
Save the octopuses.
Aren't y'all tired of the
Octopi.
whales tipping your boats over, girl? Let's
Yeah, they're mad at you, and you probably
they're mad at
deserve
you
it.
specifically.
When Dr. Frank drops something in the ocean and we get some three-eyed, big-ass dinosaur-looking motherfuckers, I'm not going to be mad at all. I'm like, well, welcome to the Simpsons.
Did y'all hear? Okay, so y'all remember the PlayStation 5 submarine from last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
One
they're
that
going
had
again.
the,
They're going again. They are finna do it again.
Go and let God
Let's
have
do it
you.
again.
Yes,
Y'all had the
they
Smash
are
Brothers.
they are
Nintendo.
making preparations to. They want to prove proof of concept, and so they are trying to do another run.
Are they going to
Do
use
it.
an Xbox controller instead? This
I
time?
don't know what they're doing.
Baby, they had an intent. They had a Smash Brothers competition controller.
Not a
It had been
wafer.
modded.
Unfortunately, at the end it said sudden death, and then bam, and then that was a wrap. And that's
Game
unfortunate.
over.
And they
Unfortunate.
went to Final Destination.
I would never be so determined to lose my life. But listen, it is amazing. It would be amazing to see, as much as I love the ocean and wanting to be in it, but also being extremely scared, thalassophobia, if you will. I love it, but I would never want to get in the deep, dark part of the ocean. Never, ever, ever. Afraid to see things. But like, Cthulhu, is that you? That's crazy, Dooley.
No,
That's money. Is that
crazy.
money even well spent? Like, what about that is exploration to where we're gonna learn
know.
something? Like, help me out. Like,
I mean, I don't know if I could actually say my actual opinion on here without us getting banned, so I'm gonna just sit here and smile.
I just hope the right people go.
I
I
felt
hope
you
the
were-
right people.
That is, that was deep. Ooh, friend. Ooh, yeah. I'm glad you didn't say that.
I hope the right people go.
I think we need to be. Oh, just the feeling. Oh my goodness. God, so many words you said in that. Jesus Christ. Don't use that word again. That's rude. You can't describe people like that. It's racist. Okay. I think we're wrapping this up here today, kids. Try not to take things from people that belong to them. Don't live a hateful existence to where people's presence really takes your power away, I guess. Also, tip your dolls. Make sure that you support your local drag queens, not just the girls you see on TV. Don't send hate to any of these people, because why would you do that? And if you want to talk about it, be about it. And wash your hands, for the love of God.
Also, fuck Angela.
And we thank you, Can, for tipping. And we thank y'all for tipping. We thank you for being here. Lush Don't Hush. Did I highlight this? Did y'all see Cam Newton getting politely gagged?
Baby,
I
he's
am
not gonna
tired
get
of
it.
watching rich people be chaotic and live their trauma in the public sphere. Girl, I saw that. That whole interview is just willful ignorance. Because Mama did a great job breaking that down. I was like, you did a fantastic job. And at
I
this point,
think
you
he
just
should
don't
go
want
on
to
the
hear.
boat. I think he should go on the boat with Nick Cannon, because they're one and the same person. They're the same person running from something. Yeah, because she actually talked to him too, and they're one and the same. They're just. I don't like it when people learn a new word every week, and that makes them smarter.
Oh, Shannon Sharp?
Yeah, thank you. I don't think talking slowly and putting your hands together like this makes you intellectual, but what do I know, T.I.?
Next to
What
Mr.
do I
Burns.
know?
Gabby, my favorite is when somebody's talking and the group goes,
Are you talking about that YouTube channel, Julie?
Yeah,
where-
it'd be like-
Yeah, they make fun of that.
Okay, I can't.
The girl, it's like that. Nothing profound was said. Wait, why are we?
There was one part where he said to that, where Cam said, "I can take a woman and make her anything I want her to be. A woman can't do that." And I said, "So you could have made doctors, lawyers, astronauts, but you chose to make everybody baby mamas.
Mm.
Got it.
Mm.
You can make them anything. And I'm like,
That's
hey.
deep, sister.
That's the
Spiritual Grand Rising.
Shut up. Oh, I can't stand a pick-me-o heifer. Oh,
Okay,
can't.
Omarosa. Whoa!
Also,
How
fuck
dare
her.
you,
Because
Queen?
what?
How dare you?
What?
Trash Pandisha. How
What?
dare you? How dare you?
What?
You put on some locks and thought you was with us?
What?
Fuck you, bitch. I was
Hello,
like,
fellow
Ma'am.
coloreds.
ew.
Hello, fellow coloreds.
Hello, fellow colors.
I can't.
Baby, 4 years ago, you was talking out the side of your neck. What are you talking about? Like,
New
ma'am.
York
placing
calling you
bets
the
now.
Republican see you next Tuesday that you are, and we
The
will always
rebrand.
forever feel that for you. You could put on your little sweaters and your jeans and your little heel boots. I don't
She'll
give
be
a
wearing FUBU next week.
whatever.
I'm calling
Baby,
it. She's going to be on College Hill next year. I'm calling
No,
it.
she's giving Fat Farm, not FUBU. But
Baby,
yes.
the orange stains on your knees are still there, mama. Like, girl, like, what do you mean?
College Hill. She'll be on there.
Pepperidge
Stacey
Farm
Dash was on
remembers.
there.
We remember, girl. Like, absolutely not.
I'm seeing a pattern. Okay, Stacey Dash was on College Hill. Then Amber was on it. Yeah, Omarosa can go. She can go on there.
They just
Go
hit a
give her
lot
a
of
check.
beige
The
brands.
difference is that Omarosa has a real degree. I have to give her that. She actually got a degree. That you know.
Yeah, some people are educated and still fools, but you know.
Yeah.
I don't think
I miss
Amber
FUBU.
Rose.
Are they? You do?
See,
Those 4x4 shirts, my God! As much as I like wearing them in
Trends.
high school, baby, those were 4x4s. You know,
City trends.
every shirt was basically like one of the communities where the houses are all the same shape and color. Like,
In Detroit, we had Mr. Allen's. It was 29 to 250.
City trends.
I like Echo Cut and Stitch better. That was my vibe, but Cut and Stitch specifically.
Shout out to House Darion.
I can't. House of Dairy. Oh God, that was a time.
Shaking
House of Dairy.
Darion.
That's when apple bottoms were still a thing.
Boots with the
And
fear.
Kamora Lee Simmons was still relevant.
Oh,
That's not shade her. She's just not relevant right now. But,
baby
you know,
fat. Baby fat.
City trends.
I know Russell's still relevant because he, dodging and
But
doing.
he over there
Baby,
meditating his.
They got warrants.
You meditate them papers. It tried to manifest them not serving you. It is still happening.
And they be coming by boat. Here you go. I think that was a gag.
I said,
That man gave my boat, gave you papers.
Ain't that a shame?
crazy.
He had enough money. He has enough money to fight extradition. That's crazy.
I said,
Baby.
Baby, probably gave you that position away since you thought they was okay.
Baby,
No.
you had a Harry Potter owl drop off them papers.
It's time to go, Keith. That's the last comment I'm gonna read today. All right, Dooley social meetings, please. Oh my God, that is a crazy comment. I'm so glad you didn't.
Let me go see it. What is it?
Oh,
Let me see. Ooh, let me see. Oh my God. Baby.
Y'all are funny.
Dirty.
Y'all are hilarious.
I live.
Y'all can find me at linktree.com/Dooley__noted. Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to you, Dooley. Thank you. Sorry, I was communicating with my moderator, Gabby. Social media, please.
Hey, moderator. Gabby with an I on most platforms, also known as Gara Side Ninja on Twitter. Especially go to TikTok and run up the numbers on my page for things that I did with my face and voice. I'd like the credit for that. I'm also part of the Creator Fund. I would like to get the coin for that. Thank you very much. I'm the same name on Cash App as well. I'm going to be moshing with white people in Kentucky. Next month at Louder Than Life, the festival. Slipknot's going to be there again. I think it's the 25th. And they're going to be in the old, like the red jumpsuit. It's going to be bad. I'm going to get kicked in the head a lot. And it's very expensive to be there. So thank you for your donations.
Well, let's hope that there isn't a soft side to Gabby's
If you
skull.
want me to kick you in the
here.
head, I'll do it for free. Like, why are we paying people to get kicked in the head? I don't understand.
You ain't been in the pit, baby.
It is my request for my birthday to get that, actually. Is I just want to have one bottle that I will never touch. I will drink out of it one time, and it'll do like everything else I have from her. And it'll just sit there. Listen, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I appreciate everybody being here today. All of you, everybody that was here for free, my paying customers, all of that. I really appreciate it. I thank you so very much. This isn't a business, though. This is just you hanging out with us and having a great time. A great time. There are social media links in my
Love the panel.
love the panel.
I love the tour.
Love it.
I love the tour.
Listen, we got it taken care of. That's why I was like, nobody will be blocked, but also at the same time,
We not blocking Liam,
let's stay focused.
Leave him alone.
We're not blocking Leo.
but why would we not? I don't understand.
We're not blocking Leo.
I love Lamp. Love Leo.
Okay.
Thought we put it on
Love
Brexit, but it's all right.
Love Gabby. No, it's okay, everybody. I just hope you had a fun time today. It is off the rails, but I kind of like our foolery and our fuckery. It's just us having fun and having a good time and talking about our favorite shows.
Liam can't fight.
I love how
He
you asked who was Liam, and Liam literally right above.
right before.
That is
Shut up.
sorry, that was just
Maybe
perfect.
you're not pressed.
Y'all have a good one. I will see you tomorrow for the Global All-Star Show. That one I'll be doing later on in the day so that my Filipino brothers and sisters can join in, as well as my other neighbors from across the ocean can. I'm going to get into my Now That's TV.
Come on, Fixed Incomes.
Shout out to Silent Hill 2. They announced it.
Love those fixed incomes.
Baby.
Love the fixed incomes.
Budget.
Love them.
Budget.
Love them.
Okay.
Love them.
Y'all are stupid.
A little bit.
Because that's real.
I have destroyed what was once so beautiful. God bless you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow, and you'll see these people either next week or the week after. Just how we feel, and we'll talk about it. Okay, bye.
Dion will be visiting New York City next weekend, so I
We
may
will see you the following week.
not be here.
Everybody, bye.
Listen.
Yeah.